All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Fresh. We're bringing it back to some Destiny 1. But before we really get going, I did want to talk about a few things. I want to address the elephant in the room here. So, regarding Destiny 2, I don't think it's any surprise to anyone that I haven't been, and I'm sure a lot of other people haven't been, having a very fantastic time playing Destiny 2. Let's load up into the game here real quick. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the stream, guys. Just gonna be hanging out for a little bit and chatting. We'll get into some grind. I'm gonna be grinding a little bit, but I wanted to address some things with the channel and with Destiny 2. So this will be this will be the last. I guess we're not even playing Destiny 2, so that's incorrect. This will be the last Destiny 2 themed maybe video that you could say that I will be doing on the channel for a little bit here. We're obviously not playing Destiny 2, and there's a reason for that. I have not been having a fantastic time playing Destiny 2. I don't think it's a surprise to anybody that myself and many others included have, at this point, just kind of moved on or are clinging on for dear life. This isn't what we wanted, and this isn't how we wanted it. Even if there are some things that are happening in the game that are things that we wanted, it's definitely not how we wanted it. So, I mean, when I first started playing Destiny in 2014, 11 years ago, I mean, this is crazy. I'm one of those people who is also clinging on for dear life to a game that I once loved. When I first started playing this game 14 years ago, no matter how buggy or how unoptimized or how lackluster the story was, there was something about this game that was pretty magical, if you would say. I don't know if it was the lack of lore. I mean, obviously to an extent there was, a lack of lore, and that is one of the things that Destiny 2 has improved on. But I can't put my finger on it, because even before I met a lot of the people that I know now today, and some of them I don't talk to as much as I would like to anymore. Everyone's growing up, I get it. But even before that, man, there was something just magical about the game. The Traveler. What is the Traveler? What it do? What the Traveler doing? I don't know. The Traveler, the Nine. Who is this Zur character? What is the Nine? Siva. As much as we did get lore on a lot of these things, there was definitely a lot left up to interpretation. And let me just give you an example too, because I mean that is a good one. I do miss the mystery that this game used to hold. Part of it was Bungie being really lackluster with the lore and the lore cards and things like that, and somehow it worked. I mean, was it great at the time? Did it make a lot of sense at the time? No, but even still, somehow it worked, and it just made the game feel mysterious. And every time you got a piece of something, it was something that you earned. And I guess that isn't really the right way to put it, but I don't know how to put it, I guess. Everything that we got, there was weapons, strike specific loot, things that you didn't even know that were in the game, because the game wasn't oversaturated, it wasn't over covered. You know, I mean, I was going to say the Taken King, but when the House of Wolves came out, man, you know, Trials of Osiris, it really did pop off in the Taken King, but man, the Trials of Osiris, the lighthouse, you know, the lighthouse being such a coveted place, you know, with the adept weapons and things like that, you know, and the game is just the magic, the mystery, it's gone. You know, I don't know what it is, and obviously it's nostalgia holding me on. It's nostalgia at this point, you know, keeping me on Destiny 1, but at least I feel when I'm playing Destiny 1 that I feel like I'm home. I feel very comfortable, you know, and I don't know if that's just because, you know, I've already done it all. I already have it all. I can just go and play some strikes and grind, and even if I have to solo some strikes, it's still more enjoyable than what we have now. Obviously, there's a lot of good things in Destiny 2. There's a lot of improvements that have been made to the Destiny experience as a whole. I understand that, but it just seems like they don't care anymore, man. You know, and it's a sad thing. It is what it is, but I really don't know. I mean, I miss this. I miss this time. You know, especially, I mean, look at what we're rocking. This is a brand new account because I wanted to start a brand new account to play the game again because I loved it so much and I wanted to share this experience with you guys live on stream. I barely do any grinding outside of stream. And we have the dolphin ship. We have the Skolas emblem. And look at what we got when we defeated Skolas last time. We have etheric light. Now, this was one of the first currencies to allow you to upgrade your gear to the next level. And this is when we were talking, the level was 30, I believe, for base game, 32 when Dark Below dropped, and maybe 34, I think, when House of Wolves dropped. So the etheric light, it was needed to bring your gear up to 34. You know, did I really enjoy that much over Infusion? Because obviously, eventually they added Infusion. No, I think Infusion was much better, but still having to play some of the limited activities like Skolas's Revenge, Crota's End, Vault of Glass, Taken King, and things like that. Nightfalls, you know, Nightfalls were actually fun, man. You know, and even when they were brought to Destiny 2, there was this whole time limit situation and shoot the oracles throughout the strike, if you guys remember that. Now it's definitely different. Now you're in a race against time not to lose points, I guess. And at this point, you know, I understand that I'm kind of rambling, but I did want to chat about these things because you know, the channel is going to take a turn. You know, I'm not a huge creator. I do want to play some other games. I do want to upload other games and have fun with other games. I thought if I had stuck with a niche, I might do better. And don't get me wrong, I've done fairly well for a small creator just playing Destiny 2, and before that, just playing Call of Duty. You know, in the year and a half, almost time that I've been back on the platform. Because as you guys know, or maybe you know, if you don't know, I took about a 3.5 year break just as we were about to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So life came up, life happened. Excuse me. Life came up, life happened, things happen, but eventually I was able to get a killer setup, way better than anything that I thought that I was going to have. And I said, you know what? I'm just using this for gaming, but I have a lot of fun clips and fun moments and things. Maybe we can make this work. So, you know, I started back with shorts and then into full videos. And this isn't meant to be a ramble or a chat too much on the channel so much as the game. But, you know, if I'm not enjoying the game, and I'm sure a lot of other people aren't, with the power grind and with everything that has come with the Edge of Fate, even though some of it is good, you know, I have to move on, man. I found myself logging in today to experiment with the sword bug, because the sword bug is doing like 25%, you know, or some crazy 25% damage with a empty sword, out of ammo sword, whatever. You know, I found myself logging in to try and tamper with that, and, you know, oh, maybe I can clear a dungeon. I played the game for like 10 minutes and I was like, what am I doing, man? I've been having so much more fun on other games, and even Destiny Rising, you know, and Destiny Rising is what it is. You know, that's a conversation for another day. It's a fun little experience, one of the two. But yeah, that's a conversation for another day. It's definitely very far off from the Destiny formula, but the fact that it's set in a Destiny world is very fun, you know, in its own way. So I enjoy that. And I know I said this would be the last Destiny-esque or Destiny 2-esque video that I will be posting, and I realize we are live, but I am gonna end up taking this footage or a part of this VOD and posting it on the channel, because, you know, the subscribers on the channel, you know, each and every one of you guys who watches me and watches my videos deserves to know that I want to take I want to take a step back from Destiny 2, and I want to take a step forward. I've been playing other games, you know, spoiler alert, live on stream. You know, I've been playing some Fortnite, I've been playing some Warzone, but I've also been playing the finals, I've been playing some Destiny Rising, and there's so many games that I have not played, you know. And don't think, oh, it's, you know, we're gonna be going full Fortnite or Warzone on you. That's not it. You know, I want to turn this channel into almost a variety channel. So whether I do post one Fortnite video or one Warzone video or so on and so forth, you know, I want to experience new games, you know, and play games that I've never played before, and do series on games that I've never played before. You know, I've never played Elden Ring. I've never played Minecraft. I've never played, you know, Silk Song. I've never played so many of these games, and I feel like I could have a fun time and create content, and it would be something refreshing and fun and more with the times, and less on a game that's clinging to life, and more on a game that is either fresh or, you know, mostly positive in terms of Steam reviews or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I mean, I miss the old Destiny. I miss the game that we had. And I don't know. I don't know what more to say. I definitely have some thoughts. This is completely unstructured, live on stream, you know, live rambling from your boy. So I don't know. I just want to kick back and just play some good old-fashioned Destiny 1, man. I just want to run some strikes. I just want to hit up a couple old Destiny missions for nostalgia's sake. I just, you know, if I had enough time, I'd want to raid. I do want to do Wrath of the Machine with viewers at one point. I think that would be a banger. I think we'd all have a killer time with that. Especially because we didn't even get Wrath of the Machine with Ash and Iron, which is crazy to me, you know, and we don't get anything Siva related at all, you know, and I don't know if that's just because it doesn't match up lore-wise, but even after we completed Destiny 1, everything it had to do with Siva, there was still Siva in the game. There were still Splicer Dregs and Splicer Captains and Splicer Servitors, whatever, you know, Sepix Perfected. You know, so you're telling me we got none of that, you know, because I don't think there's anything in the lore that says we just completely eradicated Siva. I don't know. Off on another tangent, but I wanted to speak my thoughts on Destiny 2 and on the channel, and just grind some Destiny 1, man. I got work tomorrow. I just want to play a couple strikes, man, and just hang out, you know, like we used to. That's about it. I still plan on streaming Destiny 1 and maybe a couple Destiny 1 videos from here and there, you know, couple Destiny 1 streams and videos. I still plan on doing that. If I find something interesting with Destiny 2 and something that I want to do, then I will for sure hop on and still make a video on it. I have one video left that I had planned for Destiny and actually had recorded for Destiny 2, that is. But at this point, I just can't bring myself to edit it. You know, I'm just not having fun. You know, I will have more fun editing this ramble sesh as a live stream VOD for the channel than I would, you know, editing Destiny 2, you know, and playing Destiny 2. So with that being said, guys, that is the end of the ramble. So we're gonna go launch into some strikes, dude. We're gonna launch headfirst into something, because I didn't go live to just chatting situation, but I did want to speak my piece on the channel and Destiny 2. So yeah, that's about it. Let's do it. And I guess with that being said, let me stop recording. Might want to do that real quick. That way I'm not eating up extra power. And I'll probably end up yeeting that off the stream in the YouTube edit. But I did want to talk to you guys, at least the you guys that, you know, are always here in the beginning of the stream, the 3, 4, 5 people, 6, 7 people that, you know, are always tuning in right away. I did want to go over those things, and I did need to do a recording and at least post something before my next video, because it's not ready yet. I think it's going to be a banger. It may not vibe with Destiny literally at all, but I'm trying something new. So with that being said, this is the beginning of the stream. What is going on, guys? It's your boy. We are just going to be playing some Destiny 1 and just grinding some old-fashioned, you know, strikes and story missions and things like that. So stick around, grab your popcorn, hang around for a bit. I don't have much of a crazy plan for this stream, but we are doing it. Spectre's Destiny. Yo, what's up, SMG Fresh? What is good, my dude and or girl? What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to some D1. Good old-fashioned Destiny 1 style. We're just going to be hanging out and doing a little bit of grinding. I got work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be staying up till 4 or 5 in the morning, anything so crazy this stream, but we're in here, we're doing it. I keep wanting to grab my mouse, dude. I'm not. Let me turn my mouse off and put it away, dude. We're not on PC. We're on PS4. What's happening? Keep that thing oiled, Guardian. I just had a giant ramble session about my time on YouTube and where Destiny 2 and the channel is headed. So if anyone hasn't seen that, then there will be a VOD out. I will have a VOD out within the next couple days, if not tomorrow. It's been a minute since I played this. Miss my characters. For real, dude. I mean, Destiny 1 is... I mean, it's so worth it just to play it. I don't even know... I don't even know how to explain it. I just went on a huge ramble about how I miss this game. I miss this grind. I just miss this version of Destiny, you know? And I'm sure a lot of other people do too. You know, and it's funny, man. There are... I mean, everything in this game, you know, I mean, granted, there are a lot of things in Destiny 2. There's a lot of things in Destiny 2 that you cannot get in Destiny 1, which obviously makes sense. We're gonna play Heroic. What light are we? We're 3. I think we're gonna go regular. Siva Crisis. I think you can still get the Nightfall loot from Siva Crisis. D1 was the very peak of Destiny. Rip OG Bungie. I know, dude. It's crazy. Like, you know, anything that you want in this game, or anything, or a lot of the things that you want in Destiny 2, like, you want the Icebreaker. It's in Destiny 1. It's so much easier to get. You want the No Land Beyond. Destiny 1. You want to use some of the old exotic swords, the Pocket Infinity, you know, some of the guns that took a lot of grinding, the Thorn, the Last Word. You know, it's all in Destiny 1, and it was all there at our fingertips. Obviously, we had to pay for the expansion then, but now they're asking, you know, and I just, like, for example, I just cannot be bothered to go grind for the Icebreaker. I mean, the Vespers Host dungeon is pretty sick. You know, I can easily solo, like, the beginning and the first encounter. But I just don't have it in me, dude. I don't have it in me to even learn half the mechanics. It's like, you know, and the No Land Beyond or New Land Beyond, you know, they want us to pay... And listen to this. They want us to pay $100, right, for early access to it, which I did, and it was kind of worth it. I mean, it was pretty fun. But, man, they are milking the old content from Destiny 1. It's crazy. I'm sorry, I haven't been keeping up with chat. D1 has Siva, Daybreak, Nightfalls, and Strike-specific loot. Icebreaker is still broken. Right. Vespers Host just ain't it. Yeah, Vespers Host, man, I do... yeah, I do appreciate Vespers Host for what it is, and the grind, and... yeah, and... I don't know what the word is, but I do appreciate the challenge. That's what the word is. Whoa, what is this scope, dude? Now I remember. Where's this scope in Destiny 2? Like, what is this, dude? But yeah, man, I appreciate the challenge, and I do think Destiny 2 has a lot of good things, but it's just so muddied, man, by the amount of greed, you know, from Bungie upper management, or Bungie leadership, or whatever you want to call it, and whatever it is at the end of the day. You know, I can't do it anymore, man. Like, I be playing Destiny 1. I've honestly played more Destiny 1 in the past month than I have Destiny 2. If I'm gonna be straight up, because I ain't afraid to say it. I am afraid to die, though. I have not even finished the story to the Edge of Fate. And I paid $100 for the Edge of Fate. Like, I mean, the story is definitely interesting. You know, I definitely want to know everything that the story has, in terms of lore. I need to get my bearings straight. You know, I definitely want to see the lore. You know, what's the lore, bruh? But what do I have? Okay, I have that. I should have known that. How do I throw grenades? Bro, throw grenades. But yeah, man, I can't do it. D1 is very hardcore. Edge of Fate has great story. Bad playable playable content. Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't mind, like, some of the location or destination abilities, if you will. Like, I didn't mind it. I thought it was kind of cool in, like, a weird... I would equate it to, like, some weird things you would do in, like, Ratchet and Clank or something, like... Instead of, you know, you're turning into Clank, you're rolling around as this little ball, going through corridors and unlocking new areas and things like that. Yeah, I see where they were going, but I think it was literally, this is the point of the story, is you turn into Matter Spark and you do this or that, and I didn't like that part for sure. Bro, okay. A little beefy. You know, I definitely would have enjoyed the story a little bit more if it was a little less lengthy. You know, I do like a longer story, but if it was a little bit less lengthy and a little bit less, you know, Matter Spark-y. So what strike am I playing? Am I playing the Nexus strike? Or am I playing something else? Oh, ouch, dude. Not to mention, you know, and I understand the direction that people wanted it to go for a while, you know, with the more elitist way of life, if you will, in Destiny 2. But there's, you know, man, there's things I don't have, there's things I haven't done, you know, as a person with a job that anybody else that plays Destiny and has a job can probably appreciate. You know, I'm definitely not super elitist when it comes to knowing all the mechanics, being able to do all the things, having ran all the activities. Bro, holy cannoli. And Destiny 1 is something where I can just, like, kick back and actually hang out and play a video game. Like, that's also something I missed, you know, or miss. If we were talking old school Destiny 1, like, sure, you know, there was definitely its own elitism, needing to know the mechanics, must have Gallahorn, whatever, you know, but it was easier. We had 4 raids, man, like, basically 3 and 2 dungeons, being Skolos and Crota. Like, wasn't that hard to wrap your head around? Summary of Edge of Fate. Kepler has material called dark matter, which is Strand and Arc combined, aka Matter Spark. Lodi sent from the past to become a new emissary of the Nine. True. Yeah, I've basically already gotten, like, some spoiler alerts where, you know, the connection between Lodi and Ikora and whatever, I can't even really remember. Speaking of Ikora. But I think the story is definitely pretty cool. Like, I think Bungie definitely nails the story, like, most of the time. Or at least does, like, a fair enough job. But at the end of the day, like, I just want to play a video game. Like, I just want to do this. Even if I have to do it solo, like, I just want to hang out and shoot things. Like, I'm just playing this to play it. I'm not hoping that I have some sort of spectacular revelation and get all these crazy rewards. You know, I'm on a new account, brand new account, for God's sakes. I mean, definitely not brand new. I started, what, 9 or so months ago? You know, I already have an account with everything on it. You know, I have Trials ornaments, Adept weapons, all the raid ornaments, you know. but I just want to play the game, you know, from start to finish again, and at least get everything I can get for an alt account, you know, partially to share my adventure with you guys and just have fun. Easy streaming game. If anyone wants to get into streaming and likes Destiny, I mean, it's an easy in. Just kind of hang out, play some Destiny 1. But it just feels like I'm playing a video game, and I'm just repeating myself, but...
I appreciate the support, but don't you have other responsibilities?
And three, one of the 9 dies from the Conductor, which is the former Future of the War cult faction leader in D1, and the universe might end because of that. D1 was simpler back then. Yeah, the achievements you earned in D1 was great. Yeah, like... I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, even though I've done all that stuff, like I said, it's just... Actually, the reason... I will say, too, the reason that I came back to Destiny 1 wasn't even a case of me wanting to actually play it all the way through again, or anything like that. It was actually coming back for something I didn't have and couldn't get without resetting a character. I don't know if any of you guys know where I'm going with this, but I was looking at getting the Gozen Sea with crowd control. And yes, you can still get the Gozen Sea with crowd control. And after, because it's basically Rampage, so after your first kill in PvP, you get free one taps for everybody. I haven't played with it much. I did get it. If we go to the tower, I think I have one in the vault. I think I got 2, because Banshee ended up selling it. But I was grinding the actual game for it. I was grinding the Venus. I almost wanted to say Nessus loot cave. You know, so I didn't want to reset one of my characters because I didn't think, you know, I was like, first of all, these are my only 3 characters. I've never reset characters. I never wanted to. I never wanted to go through all that extra hassle. So the 3 characters I have on my main account are my 3 characters that I've had for literally ever. And since I didn't think that I was gonna want to spend the time to actually grind out all my subclasses and everything, you know, all over again, because it does take a long time, I opted to start a brand new account and just hold on to a Speaker's Writ. And also just farm green drops. Just farm common drops. And I farmed so many common drops and literally restarted so many characters on this in between. So I guess it's sort of a lie. Like, I did spend a lot of time off stream grinding, but nothing to do with the story. All trying to grind out the Gozen. The grind in D1 was very unique compared to D2. Perks felt very strong in D1. For real, though, it's like, you know, we might not have had as much build crafting, as much craziness in D1 as we do in D2, but everything felt like it had a purpose. The 3 classes felt different and unique. You know, the Hunter was the fastest class. You know, the Warlock was the magical class that could revive itself, and, you know, the Titan punched things. Like, bruh, I'm never reloaded. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Unless you Titan skate. Yeah, once they put Twilight Garrison in too, the Titan was definitely the fastest class. Which is something that I've always had a problem with, because I've been a Hunter main since the Taken King, and I'm like, why is the Titan faster? And now in Destiny 2, it's like, why is everyone faster? Excuse me? Why is the Warlock faster than the Hunter? Absolute toss from your boy using self-res to throw grenades. But again, the beauty of the game, like, I'm just here to play the game and shoot things. I still don't even know what strike I'm in, dude. I think it's the Nexus strike. Add self-res to D2. Yeah, for real, though. Like, you know, I get it would definitely, like, break a lot of things, and they'll just never do it, because there'll be so many things to figure out, and... But I was thinking about that the other day. Like, bring, like, anything that Destiny 2 doesn't have. Like, why don't we have Arcblade doing the Nexus Strike word? That's what I thought, but I don't remember anything, like, besides the boss or right before it. But yeah, I mean, why didn't we get Arcblade? I know we got Spectral Blade, so, like, kinda sick. I did like Spectral Blades for a while there. But I don't know. Give me back Arcblade. It was, you know, unique. It had like the whole fancy like twirl around thing. You know, your character could do like a little friggin' I don't know. He would like spin in place and do damage to everyone. You could also send out like a wave of energy across the floor. And then I forget what the third thing was. Was it just crouch to invis, something like that? Right, the ballerina. Yeah, the ballerina spin. A Tasmanian devil. It's kind of what I was thinking. Kind of where I was going. If anyone even knows what that is or who that is. But yeah, you know, I really wish that we had some of the old things. I think Titan stayed pretty much the same. I mean, they pretty much got everything that they had before, except for they got, you know, more, because they got the shield throw / shield bash instead of just, you know, throw the bubble down. But I didn't play Titan as much. I mean, I have all three characters at 400 for my main, so I did play Titan, but I didn't play Titan a ton after the initial launch. I was a Warlock main in House of Wolves for Skolas, and then after that, just straight Hunter. So I don't know, I could be wrong. Twilight Garrison was going to be added to Beyond Light, but it was an April Fool's joke. Yeah, I remember that. Was that the fake...
That barrier would have taken considerable...
Or it might not have been that one. But there was some, like, fake TWAB video that I think Aztecross did. Or some fake TWAB that someone made. I don't know who. And they said they were going to add self-res... And I definitely don't think it was in April. I think it was actually in like February or something weird of like last year. Yep, that's the one. Okay, yeah. I am thinking of the one. And there was some like super cool hunter thing. I forget what it was. It was like hunters will be able to like dodge roll midair, or also have a midair dodge or something weird. And I was like, bro, this sounds like amazing. But then it turned out to not be real. And I was super sad about that. Because no matter how much self-res would have made trials and just PvP in general, like, definitely a lot more difficult and a lot more iffy in some situations, and I am a PvP main. You know, and as much as Twilight Garrison, you know, if you have a Titan with Twilight and you're good at it, you know, you're definitely a formidable foe, or just a beast in general. You know, you're moving, you're hauling. So, I don't know, even though there was some things where I was like, well, I was excited. For a second there. You know, they had me for a second there. You know, with all the hopium and copium in the community, I guess it's not that hard to have me. Infinite dodge and could dodge midair, yeah. Which would almost sort of be like Destiny 1. I mean, not the mid-air dodge. Bro, get away from me. I need a void weapon. You know, not the mid-air dodge, but the dodge being infinite. Oh, you're already here, dude? I haven't dealt with the Minotaurs yet. Oh, my days.
I bet bullets still work. Aren't you glad I'm here to help?
I do have a rocket. I wonder if I have any heavy synth. I can't remember. I think I had some because we did skull loss. I don't think I had to use it all. I really hope so. I think Bungie should buff all of the least used exotics instead of heavily nerf them, yeah. Right, the hard light. I do, I have 16 heavy synths. Holy dude. Well, I guess I'm sorta chilling. You know, it's definitely sort of nostalgic being in the Nexus Strike because I don't know why. There's nothing really special about it, but the Nexus Strike was like my favorite strike in D1 vanilla. That, and then I don't know why, I really like the, I think it was the Archon Priest, maybe? I think that's what it's called when he like hops out of the pod at the end. I think I'm right. Bro, ow. Let's see, there's nobody else on the board. Talking about them like they're chess pieces. I definitely should have that on. That was a giant toss. Except for I guess I didn't really know what I was getting into, so... And I was just like reloading the rocket, or I went to reload it and the rocket has 2 bullets in it, like 2 rockets in it. Back in D1 vanilla, staying up top before you jump into the boss room was the smart. Right, yeah, and there was some back room. Was it over here? I think they blocked it off. Probably gonna die. I think it was somewhere over there. Maybe. There was some sort of weird, like, back alley, back room. Maybe it's over here. I don't want to die again, though. Wasn't I just over here? I think it was. I'm literally throwing. Oh, word. Here we go. Wait, how am I marked by the void? What? What void? I didn't realize this was a thing. Vault of glass mechanics in the strike. What are you talking about? I do kind of remember that, now that it just happened to me. Right. You gotta love the VOG mechanics. Oh my days, look at how much damage we have not done to the boss. If I was playing Destiny every day or every week, I would be doing a little bit better, probably. But the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks I've been playing Destiny Rising. And playing other things on M&Gay. Taken version of the boss. Oh yeah, true. I do kind of remember having to use the relic. I do kind of remember. Ow, dude, what are you talking about? It must be Void Burn. Or I'm just trash at the game. It's one of the two. Dude, whoa, what are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, I am solo. I definitely feel like I could be doing this a little faster, but like I said, I've been playing a lot of Destiny Rising. If you were here, or if anyone was here for the beginning of the stream, I've been playing a lot of like Fortnite and Warzone, and I've been playing the finals a little bit. Actually, wicked underrated IMO. I feel like a lot of people say that, but I like something about it. Something about me like refused to try it for some reason. And then I was like, you know what, we're gonna try it. And I was like, why have I never played this game before? D2 mechanics, right? Yeah, if I had like unlimited ability spam, we'd be chilling right now. Favorite enemy, Destiny enemy faction? I would say for the longest time it was the Vex. I thought the Vex were super cool. And I definitely don't know though. Like, I don't know if we've gotten enough lore about the Vex or if I just haven't been able to keep up as much. But the Vex are still like pretty mysterious. I always kind of hated the Cabal and the Fallen. I don't know, it varies because honestly the Splicer Fallen from Rise of Iron probably looked the sickest. I mean, the Splicers, you know, Splicer Captains and Shanks and all that, they looked the sickest. So if we're going like a race or a sub-race of the race, definitely Splicer Fallen. But otherwise, probably Hive or Vex. I'm play like a little bit more risky because I have my self-res back. And I definitely have rockets at this point. Need to remember about that. Because I'll probably be here for more than another 5 minutes. Vex have an origin point. True. Yeah, it just goes to show, like, I used to watch a ton of lore videos, like, you know, the Bife videos and, Mylan Games. I know that Mylan kind of, I don't know, stopped doing Destiny or something like that. I don't know. I can't keep up with the lore anymore, or the lore guys, but I used to be so involved and so, like, I don't know what the word is, like, so intrigued by the lore. And now I just, like, couldn't even care. That's kind of what I was, getting at the beginning of the video, too. Like, you know, this is not how it was supposed to happen, man. I mean, it definitely is to some extent. We do know a lot more about the lore now. But, like, it was just magical times when you didn't know a ton about the lore and you went to go watch a Byte video or a Mylan Games and you were like, oh man, like, every tidbit you got was, like, made the game seem cooler, even if you had to get it from a lore card. And at one point, it's just like, yeah, no, I don't care anymore. Splicer Fallen were the best in Rise of Iron. Apparently the Vex can't build to fight. Aren't built to fight. They're meant to build. Oh. Well, for not being meant to fight, this guy can definitely fight a little bit. Just saying. Goes to show their deadly fighting prowess, right? I'm just glad, too, that I finally got my Warlock all leveled up and all good. Because originally, you know, my first playthrough, at least on stream, was my Hunter. And the Warlock just had to be second because, you know, this whole time, and there's definitely some days where it's better, but this whole time, you know, we have not had one person join the strike. So if you want to run strikes, if you want to run Nightfalls, you know, it's always good to have that self-res in your pocket, unless you're really confident. And I'm fairly confident, you know, I've done some solo striking with my Hunter, and some more difficult things solo, but at the end of the day, I don't play... Almost died there. I did die there. I don't play on the sticks anymore, so I'm a little bit less confident on the sticks. And, right. Warlocks are the goat of solo. But yeah, I don't play as much on the sticks anymore. And also the, you know, the good old Destiny 1 PS4 experience, you know, no FOV slider, 30 frames per second. Definitely a little bit different to jump into and lock on, or lock in. Alright, where's the thing at? Going over everyone here. Everyone leave me alone for like 2.5 seconds, if you could. That'd be super dope. Can play D1. Can be played on PC, keyboard, and mouse. Wait, what? I didn't think you could play it on PC. Maybe if you're talking about like emulator or something. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I feel like I've heard a lot of people say that they want it to come to PC or get like a PC remaster or something like that. I mean, I know you can play it on keyboard and mouse. You know, I know people have played it on PS4 keyboard and mouse in the past. But I'm pretty sure that originally, I don't know if things have changed. I'm pretty sure originally that was like against Bungie's like policy or whatever, so you technically weren't allowed to, but if you did, it was like I don't know. Derpish, yeah, Destiny 1 was special. It really was, dude. What up? What's going on, Derp? My boy Derpish. Parish? Parish. Okay. My fault. I'm trying to fight the boss. I was calling you Derpish. It does have a ring to it, though. Now I do have my... lol, yeah. Right. But, yeah, I finally got my self-res back, so I can probably pop heavy. But yeah, what's up? What's going on, D-Parish? Destiny Parish? Question mark? I'm hoping that I don't perish. Did you give up on Destiny Rising? I did not give up on Destiny Rising. I've played a little bit this week, and I've been logging in for my dailies, you know, because you get daily login rewards and things like that. But I didn't know, like, what else to really do. Like, I mean, I do, but I don't want to spend, like, a ton of money on the new characters, and it is very, very aggressive with the microtransactions. And obviously we've already dealt with that a lot with Destiny 2. And plus, you know, I've done a couple videos, a couple of my recent videos have been D-Rising. But the recent stream, I mean the last one, it didn't seem like it had a whole lot of interest. It wasn't really piquing anyone's interest, which I don't blame them after the first like week or two. And at the end of the day, I always just have a good time and get a fairly decent viewership for a small creator on Destiny 1. That's kind of my reasonings for just kind of hanging. Made some con on Destiny montages and stuff, fun to rewatch for nostalgia, right? Destiny Rising has new abilities, it's intriguing. Got Izanagi for Tan 2 and it's busted. Damn, I didn't even know they had Izanagis. But yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why I have been enjoying Destiny Rising, even if, you know, the microtransactions or in general monetization is fairly aggressive, and they really want you to spend that money. You know, being able to use Gwyn with her Void Scythe ability. Oh wait, gotta lock in real quick. You know, being able to use Gwyn's like Void Scythe, the dual wield pistols or sidearms. You know, some of Tan 2's abilities. And just kind of like the abilities in general, like you were saying, you know, they're different, they're new, they're interesting. These guys are very aggressive. I'm burning myself. Ow, dude. What the frick, man? I don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to use self-res. Just... I want to keep it in my back pocket. I really need a good final round shotgun on this character, or on this account, I should say. It's one of the things I do need. Okay, getting a little too greedy. You think net... Okay, wait, hold up. You think NetEase should create D3, or is that coping? I think that would actually, that might be the play right there. You know, if Bungie can't do it, and if NetEase has all these like cool things and cool ideas, I mean that might be the play. I've never heard anyone say that, and like you could be like 100% right. I thought Destiny was dead in the water until I played Destiny Rising. I got hooked. Spent like 5,000 hours. Oh, on Destiny 1. I was going to say on Destiny Rising. Has it even been out for that long? I think Destiny 1 should be remastered for PC, and then they build onto the game like Warframe. I really do think that Destiny needs a Destiny Classic. Kind of like how WoW or RuneScape, I think, have like classic situations. I don't know, I haven't played World of Warcraft since like 2012, and like the Lich King, I think, was the last time I played. I wasn't even that into it, but I remember that. And I remember, or I've heard a lot of people saying the Lich King was like a good point of the game, so it's stuck in my memory even more. But I would really like to see a Destiny Classic, or just remaster Destiny 1 and just leave it like how it is. Like, I mean, maybe increase the vault space, maybe add like mantling if you want, and like a couple small things that would update the quality of life situation. But I would be down, like, if you remaster Destiny 1, like, I would be down to just, like, hang out and grind Destiny. But, I mean, even if they do, it's just going to be aggressive microtransactions, like, some sort of craziness. Like, at this point, I almost just think, like, and I don't know, this might be super dramatic, but at this point, I honestly just think, like, literally just let it go. And not talking about, like, you or me, but I'm talking about Bungie. Just move on, man. Like, you know, the glory days are over, man. You know, Halo's gone, or another company owns it, and, you know, Destiny it's just not doing it. Like, I don't even know if a D3 could really save the game, or save the franchise, or save the Destiny name, unless, like you were saying, unless NetEase does it. Because if it's Bungie, I mean, I'm gonna be skeptical about even buying it, you know, at the state Destiny 2 is in. Now hold on, let me just kill this guy, and then it'll be chilling, and then I can read chat while I'm not dying. There we go. Gold contender, solo.
Well, Guardian, Ikora, it's been fun, but I've got a legion of hunters to oversee.
You got a shader? Use skeleton key. Does anyone know what I can get from this chest?
Wait, what?
I have 15 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna open it. I really want the hunter cloak from the Dust Palace. I think maybe you get the Imago loot. Right, I just didn't know which strike specific loot. I don't know, maybe I threw. Maybe I should have just got it. Nothing for Warlock or Hunter. Oh, it's the Titan mark then, it must be. It must be the Titan mark. Right. Warframe. Wait, hold up. I'm behind. I have the Ghost Edition, Perfect Condition with Dinklebot. You're crazy. I do have the Cade 6 figurine down there from Forsaken. It is open, but I have the Forsaken playing cards, like actually deck of cards, and it's unopened. It's literally not worth anything because Destiny sucks. But I have it all the way from Forsaken, the Forsaken player cards with like Scorn Barons on them and whatnot, you know, like actual playing cards, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. Warframe is 13 years old and has not removed any content besides the raids, and it also has gotten and it has also has Gooner bait. Right. I know, I'm just saying, you know, I know that we're adding Gwyn and whatnot, but I mean, let's see some of these other gacha game characters. Am I right? Am I right, guys? The strike loot was goated. I know, dude. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Forsaken was dope. It's worth a lot to you. That's all that matters. Ripcade, my brother was dancing on his grave. Did you self-res to beat Skolas? I did have self-res on. I think I had to use it once, and I think I literally only had to use it because I was reading chat. Sorry, I took out my AC. And it's actually kind of warm. I have 2 in my apartment. I left 1 in case. I'm probably gonna go turn that down. But yeah. But I soloed him on my Titan as well. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I soloed a few things on my Hunter so far on this account. I don't know what I did back in the day. I know I soloed Crota's End on my Hunter, which is kind of sick. The first encounter of Crota's End, super easy with the Don't Touch Me's. And I really wish we could get some of those cool exotic packs. Like, what even is that? The Don't Touch Me's. You know, you get hit with a melee and you go invis. Kind of sick. But yeah. I did a little bit of soloing on my Hunter on this account, but definitely, like we were talking about, definitely goated.
I was fond of that.
The Warlock definitely goated for soloing.
I hope you'll get some
We got
rest.
an answering core, dude. It's not like the first legendary you could get. Or it was Taken King. Taken King legendary. The first legendary you got was the Stranger's Rifle. Where are we at? 367 on a blue piece. I'll keep that. SMG Fresh, you ever popped bubble in front of your teammates while DPSing Oryx? Fun times. Yeah. I don't know if I ever have, because I didn't run Titan a bunch. I did run it enough where I could, like, have all the things and like be 400, and you know, because you could only run 1 character per week to do the raids and stuff. But I don't remember ever bubble trolling, but I remember specifically other people popping bubble like in front of me. I mean, hell, I still have people that like pop Titan shields in front of me in like PvP while I'm trying to shoot rockets or something in Destiny 2. It's like, get all your shieldy shit out of here, dude. You're messing with my mojo. Oh, we got a Hunter exotic. What did we get here? The Walkabout. Does it look cooler than I had? No. Only because of the face, dude. I'm just saying. You can tell I'm a Hunter main just by looking at my Warlock. Like, look at him. He's got the hood on and everything. Hell yeah. I got the Skolas emblem right here. Got the Arc Runner. I do have the Galler Wing, but I guess I only got it once. I'm sure I could pick up a duplicate, though. Because weirdly enough, on this alt account, I did get, like, a lot of the bonuses, I guess because my main account has... Or my PS4 primary account has, like, all the DLC or whatever. Might think this is broken, but in vanilla D1, Bubble was a roaming... Wait.
From Hesperus, Venus on Venus?
In vanilla D1, Bubble was a roaming mobile super, but in Destiny Rising, Yolder can shoot through it. Wait, really? I did never play the beta. And also, I only started, like... It was either the week before or the week after the Dark Below released. So, I'm not like true hundo percent like OG, been playing since D1 beta, but pretty close, fairly close. And the only reason being for that as well is because of the very first setback or extended release date, you know, whatever you want to call it. Because they were supposed to release it in, what, 2013, I believe? And I was super hyped because I loved playing Halo. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's being pushed back 6 months and then another 6 months. And I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm going to go play Zombies and BioShock and Assassin's Creed and whatever else, you know, was out at the time or not out. I don't know. So even when the alpha and the beta or whatever came out for this game, I like had no idea. And somebody was like, oh, have you ever played Destiny? And I'm like, wait, that game is actually out? Like, I didn't even realize it was out. So I was like, I'm gonna go buy that. Never came to live game, but was in the launch trailer. Oh, true. Played here since the alpha in D1. Damn. I haven't even seen any alpha gameplay except for, like, I don't know, super old Dado vids. The problem with Destiny was they nerfed all the weapons in PvP. Kill times used to be Call of Duty fast. I do remember the kill times being pretty quick. Maybe it was only with specific weapons like the Vex or, you know, certain situations, but I do remember the kill times being, like, super quick. And now I mean, for a while there in Destiny 2, kill times were kind of crazy long, especially in Vanilla D2. But I said that I would show you guys this, so I don't know if anyone knows about it. Probably. Seems like we got some avid D1 players. This was the reason I actually started playing Destiny 1 again. Was literally only because of this, because this was one of, if not the only thing I didn't have in the game. And I always wanted, but never wanted to restart a character. And this is where we're at. We have a Warlock and a Hunter, almost fully leveled. I do have to start my Titan at some point, and it's perfect content for just kind of hanging out, and chatting, you know, grinding some Destiny story, Titan story. Pocket Infinity was pre-nerf was nuts, right? I remember that. OPS sniper, yeah, dude. One shot after you activate the crowd control, aka Rampage, and one of the most goated sights or scopes. Short gaze and ambush, definitely goated. I think the other one was like the mid-range called long view, potentially. It's the scope that's on the Beloved, I believe. Or maybe it's the Beloved that has the Beloved without the ornament. And not the Adored. It's that scope. That scope is also pretty goated. Alright, there's nothing more to do here at the moment. I'm gonna go use the restroom and turn my AC up, because for some reason it's still like super warm in here. Even though it's like fall. I mean, I guess I could have the windows open. But I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. And then, what are we gonna run now? And I could solo no strike. What time is it? I do have work tomorrow. It's all good. I got time. You can run another strike or go run some whatever. Pre-Izanagi. I do have a Discord, like a personal Discord. Pretty much just kind of message friends, but I don't have a channel Discord. Something that I've kind of been wondering if I should do. I'm not sure if, like, I'm a large enough channel to entice people to come to my channel's Discord. I don't know, but yeah, I do have a personal Discord for sure. Weekly story playlist. 380 though. I don't know if we're 380. I don't know if we're ready for that. I could run a couple different Siva Crisis and see if I get the Dust Palace, because I do want the Scion Cloak for my Hunter, because I'm a Hunter main, and because I haven't gotten into raiding or back into raiding in Destiny 1 yet, so I think that's probably one of the coolest cloaks I can get. Treasure of Ages, like a Bright Engrams, right? Yeah. You can get like the Taken armor sets and shaders and buffs and boons and things like that. But I don't know. I don't know about the 380. Maybe. I mean, what story is it? Dark Champions. The Eater of Hope and would-be Kel of Kells challenge the safety of humanity. I have no idea what that is. It sounds difficult. I don't know. I'll figure out what to do in 2 seconds, guys. I gotta go turn my AC up, refill my drink, use the restroom. You guys hang tight for just a bit. You should run solo Wrath. What? I'm definitely not running solo Wrath. I do want to do Wrath with viewers, though. If I had time, I would be down to do Wrath with viewers. Because I mean, I could probably solo some of Wrath. But I was going to watch a video, for sure, before I did Wrath with viewers, because, I don't remember all the mechanics. I remember some of them, but I definitely am not super up to date. I guess not even up to date, just I forget because it's been so long. It's like the opposite of being up to date. But I don't know. Give me 2 seconds, guys, and then we'll figure out what to do. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Turn my AC up a little bit. Open some windows. Making bad sleep decisions. I didn't do a full gamer subs, but I did do a partial. And I still got a couple hours I can kind of hang out, so whatever. It's worth getting off. See you later, SMG Fresh. Peace out, man. I know you're not gonna see it. D Parish later, man. You have a good night, man. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream and hanging out. Just chatting with me and just chatting. I hope that you guys, whoever else is in here, I hope you guys are enjoying just kind of playing some good old-fashioned D1 and just kind of grinding some rando things. I did want to play a strike. I don't know. I kind of want to play a Crisis Heroic, but I do also want to see if we can get like one more person, you know, in there. So I might not do that right off the rip, but one thing that I did want to go do this stream is go to the Plaguelands, because I know that we have the Plaguelands in Destiny 2 now, but we don't have Siva, you know, and what is that? You know, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? I did want to see if we could get a match in the Forge. Saladin's, not Saladin's Forge. What is the Forge called? It's the Archon's Forge. So, I did want to see if maybe we could pull an Archon's Forge or two, because that's some good old-fashioned, some way old-fashioned Ashen Iron. The Rise of Iron, my brothers. So, I don't know. I mean, on a Tuesday night, technically Wednesday now, at... what is this? Almost 1 in the morning?
We don't know about the Plaguelands.
I don't know.
But the more we explore, the more we'll uncover.
I don't know if we can make that happen or not. But we will find out. And at the end of the day, we're just kind of hanging out, vibing it. D1 style. That's the goal right now. Oh, we got one of the classic bounties. Just murder.
Guardian. I need you to put down some hostiles in your
Just
area.
put down the hostiles.
Some details now.
Easy. Easy street. But yeah, guys, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to some good old-fashioned Plaguelands. Legendary. Just kicking it. Just playing some Destiny 1 and hanging out. It's all I have left, man. It really is. It's... I don't know. I was saying it earlier in the stream. I did hop on some Destiny 2 earlier for the first time in a while. And it was mainly because we had the sword glitch. And I wanted to see if I could cheese a couple dungeon bosses or something like that. I couldn't literally make myself play Destiny 2 for more than like 20 minutes. I think earlier I said 10. It was somewhere along the line of like along the lines of like 10 or 20 minutes, and I was like, you know what, dude? I just don't know if I can do it. I think I'm gonna boot up stream and play some Destiny 1. It was literally how this decision was made. I didn't even think that I was going to actually stream this week. I typically try to stream on Mondays, and I've been trying to bring myself to do shorter streams throughout the week and just kind of kick it and just kind of play whatever. I don't know. But typically throughout the week is when I'll do my editing for videos, and then maybe on Tuesday, you know, kind of finalize whatever edits I'm trying to do and post. And Mondays is pretty dedicated for streaming, considering I've been streaming for, you know, 5-6 hours at a time. Nobody. Not surprising. Let's try the other. Let's try to go through and back the other way. Definitely iffy if we'll find anyone up in here. Usually is, but there was a few times. There's a few times that we were able to find like full parties down here hanging out, doing the Archon's Forge in 2025 of all times. But yeah. I spent most of yesterday messing around with one of my newer videos, which is not going to be Destiny, or Destiny 1, or Destiny Rising, so nothing to do with Destiny. As I explained earlier in the stream, I'm kind of over Destiny 2. I mean, I've been playing a little bit of Rising, that's for sure, and I still come back and play some Destiny 1, but I don't know, man. Destiny 2, it's just not the same, and I don't know. I can't do it anymore. The grind is too steep. You know, the power creep is too much. The mechanics just keep getting more difficult. You know, the grind just keeps getting crazier. And I have a life, you know, barely. I barely have a life. And I have a job, and I have content that I would like to do. And unless you're doing Destiny full-time as a streamer, it seems, it's really not worth it. It's not worth your time. This is more worth my time. Hanging out on stream and trying to find a match in Archon's Forge, which probably won't happen. But we'll give it a few attempts. If you guys want to see any of my thoughts and feelings on Destiny 2, it is at the very beginning of the stream, and luckily YouTube does have a replay feature where you can kind of go back and watch. But I will end up taking that, taking that out of the stream post edit in the YouTube editor, and using that as a video. But I did want to just chat with you guys live on the matter and about my thoughts and feelings on the channel and Destiny 2 as a whole going forward. Look at this guy's trying to find Archon's Forge. I think he just gave up. He must have. Maybe I have to go fully out of the instance. Like out of this area and into another area. But I know one of the tricks from back in the day was you had to crouch to get up in here and matchmake. I don't know why. But that was one of the things. We'll give it one or two more and then we're just going to move on. Play some Siva Crisis Heroic. Just soloed the Nexus Strike on just regular Siva Crisis. Definitely a lot more difficult soloing Heroic, though. And definitely a longer situation, so... See if we can find a couple strikes. You know, see if we can matchmake with anyone out here on a Tuesday night in 2025 at 1 in the morning. I don't know if it'll happen, though. Are we out of the area? I don't think so. There we go. The Forgotten Pass. Now we go back. We'll see if this works. I mean, it might... I don't know what works. I don't think anyone knows what works to get matched in the Archon's Forge. But it could just be a situation where nobody's doing it. Nobody gives an F, dude, about Destiny 1 anymore. Which is unfortunate. Because at this point, this is seeming like the better game. Not gonna lie. Is there anything else in the Plaguelands I can realistically do? Maybe. Couple bounties. What do we got here? Sparrow Racing League emblem, dude. Let's go. You know your boy's got to put that on. Even though I am pretty proud, just saying, of my Skolos emblem. Wait, somebody just came in here? Okay. My solo Skolos' Revenge emblem. Let's go. Are we gonna do this or what? Oh, 2 people up in here. Are you guys actually playing the Archon's Forge? Tell me you're not just leaving. My brothers. Another dude. Okay. I guess the trick is just to kind of hang out here and see what's up. Are you leaving too? I think he is. Yeah, he's in a fire team of 3 with those 2 other dudes. Bro, what are you guys going to do? A squad of 3. My brothers went down as a squad of 9. You guys remember that strike from Destiny 2 Vanilla? We went down as a squad of 9. Wait, excuse me? Excuse me, a squad of 9? So they were glitching? Fun times. I wish we could play some of the old strikes in Destiny 2, because honestly, as much as Destiny 2 Vanilla was pretty trash, I mean, there was something about it that was also kind of fun, like, looking back. I don't know. Maybe it's just that anything could be more fun than the game is now. I don't know. It's unfortunate. We did end up finding people, but, but they didn't want to stick around. We do have a Defend the Warsat, but we have nobody else in the area. Either way, I'm not too concerned about it. I do want to stay engaged with the game in some way, because, you know, we're live, but at the end of the day, I'm just kind of hanging out, chatting, just playing some Destiny 1. And, you know, that's just what I wanted to do tonight. I don't know. I wanted to get some things off my chest, some thoughts and feelings on Destiny 2 and about the channel going forward, and we did that. We did do that. So I don't know. How is everyone doing tonight on this fantastic Tuesday? I'm just gonna go ahead and launch some rando missions, some of the ones that we haven't done, some side quests, if you will. Playing a Taken King mission. I wonder what other missions I haven't done.
Is dead, taken, unleashed. Many seek to claim the throne.
I thought that killing Oryx would have ended the threat.
Oh, this is
Instead, we
Malak,
created a
isn't
power
it?
Vacuum.
The Malak strike. We could scoop our... Wait, no, not strike. No, this isn't even a strike. What am I talking about?
Here. New leader rises.
I think it's in the same area, though.
For Oryx's power.
One taken king was enough, thank you.
The Dreadnought in all its glory. Is that a frickin' cluster? Is that a friggin' calcified fragment? Fried fragment? It is a calcified fragment.
I don't think it will be a problem.
How did I miss that last time? On my actual playthrough of the Taken King on my Warlock. I don't know, man. The world may never know. Oh my days. Also brings up a very good point. Why did we have to remove the Dreadnought from Destiny 2? I don't know if there was like lore for that. I mean, there's lore for everything now, I guess, in some sort of fashion, but like, we were all so hyped that the Dreadnought was coming back. And then it was back for, what, 3 months max, and then it was gone. Absolutely, just see you later. I don't know.
No sign of a new taken prince.
Whatever. Just can't have nice things.
He is close.
It is Malak.
Malak. Capture him, Guardian.
It is Malak, but I think there's a strike where we kill Malak because you can get his helm. His helmet. Dude, what is happening? You guys just all spawned literally on top of me? How about eat a rocket then, dude? My bruh. My bros. I could be mistaken. I know you can get the helm of Malak, but maybe it's not him as the strike boss. I don't know, dude. It's been so long. Not gonna lie, pretty jelly of that squad of 3 just hanging out in the Plague Lands. They must have said, you know what? They must have said the same thing. It's just not the same anymore, man. And then they went back to Destiny 1 to hang out in the real Plague Lands. I wonder what they were going to go do, though. Maybe they were going to do the story, the Rise of Iron story. Imagine having friends that still play Destiny 1. That must be the best possible timeline, just saying.
He's getting away.
Malak delays
Now I just solo
judgment.
things all by my
Cannot
lonesome.
escape it.
That's why I got the Warlock. That's why your boy got self-res.
Prey wants to run. We follow. Taken will hold his echo.
That was
Find
it?
and find Malak.
Yeah, I guess the missions in Destiny 1 are pretty short sometimes. That was a very short mission, though. Maybe now it unlocks that strike, though? Question mark? Maybe, possibly. I don't know, dude. I actually have no idea. How do I even play this game anymore? All I know is I just got a spare Racing League emblem, and it's really taking me back. It's really setting the mood. Alright. What now? We have the Sunless Cell and the Shield Brothers, but we don't have that strike specifically. I don't know. I still haven't done the full Taken War quest line on my Warlock, so that's probably part of it. Fallen Saber, Devil's Lair, more patrols. Wait, was there any missions? Respect Destiny 1. Ball High Priest Saban. I probably butchered that, but I appreciate you. And I also do respect Destiny 1. It's about all I have left, man. I can't do it with Destiny 2 anymore. I'm still interested in streaming Destiny 1 and putting videos out on Destiny 1 and potentially Destiny Rising. I don't want to broken record it too much, but we're switching things up here on the channel. We're going full on variety. We're bringing your boy's fantastic personality and gaming prowess.
For years, the
It's gonna be a
Cryptarchs
shit
waited to
show.
break through the
It's actually gonna be
zone and
tragic.
find what's left in
But it's
that
gonna be
buried
fun.
city.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Freehold birthed technological wonders.
I'm just hoping that people
Cannot
aren't
let
so
the cloud
invested
destroy it.
in my small channel, in my small amount of Destiny videos, you know, overall, that they're like, I'm out of here, I'm not doing this. Maybe it might happen, but
The Cabal could have leveled that entire city. If they haven't brought it down yet, they must have found something valuable.
like I said,
We should track them, see what they're after.
I still love Destiny as a whole. But the current state of Destiny 2, man. I mean, leave a like on the video if you think it's also tragic. Destiny's tragic downfall of a timeline span situation. The Destiny 2 situation is crazy. Clickbait, giant red arrow.
I'll scan for Cabal transmissions.
It wouldn't even actually be clickbait, it would be 100% real.
I've got something. Inside Building 5.
But there would still be a big red arrow. 100%. Alright. So what are we going to do in this side quest, may I ask? I think this is the one where we have to go down below Mars. Hey, I from time to time get on Destiny 1. I got D1 on release. Truly a great experience, learning everything about the game and making friends along the way. That is what it's all about. Unironically, it is about the friends we made along the way and the experiences and the experience and the memories. Like, as much as D1 was not perfect, I mean, man, if we're comparing it, dude, to how things are. I mean, it might have been perfect, just saying. But yeah, I also got Destiny pretty much on release. I was talking about it earlier. I started playing like a week before, maybe a week after Crota's End. I can't even remember at this point. But I didn't even realize the game was out because I was super hyped that the game. I was super hyped about the game in general, and then they had a 2 6-month extensions, if you will, and the game ended up coming out a year after it was planned. So I totally forgot this game was even gonna be a game. And then my buddy was like, yo, have you played Destiny 2 or Destiny yet? And I was like, no, that's actually, it's actually out. Is it sick? Is it fun? I don't even know what I was playing at the time. I was just like probably kicking it, playing some Call of Duty Zombies and whatever else. What Call of Duty were we on at the time? Advanced Warfare, I think. Was probably playing some Advanced Warfare and some Exo Zombies. Cringe. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is about Destiny 1. Destiny 1 always just hits. Like, even if I'm just hanging out, basically barely doing anything, like, it just hits. It just feels like I'm playing a video game. You know, I could obviously be playing any other video game. Even Destiny 2, but Destiny 2 is just literally like farming power simulator and microtransaction simulator, so I pretty much fell off after Forsaken, and it wasn't really my jam. Felt like the narrative kind of lost its soul after that expansion, but main reason I would be back, main reason would be the lack of people to play with. Gotcha. No, I totally am in the same boat. Like, Forsaken was my jam, and Shadowkeep, as much as Shadowkeep was not really like spectacular, I did enjoy it. And I used to be, keyword used to be, a very heavy enjoyer and player of momentum control. Take that as you will. Literally 20 people just unsubscribed from my channel. But I mean, you know, take it how you will. I did really like that because I like PvP, and I know that's pretty tragic considering Destiny's like been my main game for so long. But momentum brought it to a level of like Call of Duty, which I'm not like a huge Call of Duty person. At least I'm not now. I used to really like the old games, but you know, faster time to kill, no mini map. It was definitely fun. And Beyond Light was definitely when I fell off. Beyond Light, when it initially launched, PvP was just unplayable, and that was obviously part of the reason, because I'm a PvP main, or at least have been for good portions of time. But I would say about halfway through Beyond Light, I actually did come back and play through the full story, got all the aspects and fragments, whatever, you know, what have you. So, you know, there was something to it, and then what was it, Witch Queen after that, maybe, I think, I don't know. Witch Queen definitely kind of hit, but it just slowly but surely just every expansion has just gone downhill. I mean, I know that the Witch Queen story was pretty dope, you know, and the lore and crafting was pretty sick, like when it first came through. Season of the Haunted with the Leviathan. You know, there's some micro bangers in there, like throughout the years. But yeah, after Beyond Light, or during Beyond Light and forward, I just slowly but surely started to get less and less interested, and would find myself playing Call of Duty, Warzone, Fortnite, Apex, anything, you know, for months and months at a time. Bro, what do you mean Final Shape was literally the best DLC they ever released? True. I mean, I don't know about best ever, but also I do see where you're coming from. I'm 100% not gonna put up too much of an argument with the Final Shape. The Final Shape was a banger. Yeah, it was still a good time to play and loot around. Forsaken and Exotic still had weight, but yeah, Beyond Light and Beyond, right? Just losing their soul. Witch Queen was a decent time for sure, yeah. No, I will say... What I will say, though, is they definitely threw the bag, and I think even if, you know... Even if the Final Shape was the best expansion they ever released, which, if it wasn't the best for me, it was like definitely runner-up somewhere in there. I mean, I haven't done much ranking, but I will say they threw the bag not having the original Destiny soundtrack, whereas the Edge of Fate does. And when I heard that, I was like, this is sick. This is absolutely slapping. But why wasn't it in the Final Shape? Nothing against like your opinion or argument about the Final Shape, but the first thing I actually said, which I think was in one of my videos when I first played Edge of Fate, that was like one of the first things I said. It was like, why wasn't this soundtrack in the Final Shape? Because that would be 100% like I don't know. It would just make so much sense for it to be in there. Are you really going to try to argue that a soundtrack doesn't make it the best DLC? No, not at all. Not at all, for sure. Like I said, I did say, not to discredit anyone's opinions or any feelings towards the Final Shape, but I will say they definitely threw not having that soundtrack in the Final Shape, but that also implies like you waited the full year to figure out it was going to be the next DLC, and then like me and saying, oh, why didn't they put this in the Final Shape? Because that would have been sick. So I don't know. I mean, definitely not gonna refute the Final Shape. I mean, if we were gonna make a tier list, I would say Forsaken and then the Final Shape. Personally, I'm not gonna tier list the entire of both games, but I will say, and hear me out, Forsaken, like, all my friends were playing. Like, I had a ton of friends playing the game. We were so hyped for Forsaken. The DLC was basically about Cade. If we're talking, you know, the micro or the seasonal seasons, I don't know why I can't think of what it's called. If we're talking the seasons, Season of the Drifter was not that great, but the Black Armory was a banger, and so wasn't the... I don't know what the season it was called, but it was the one that had Menagerie. That was also a banger. Like, all my friends were playing, and it was just a good time. And I guess not all of my friends, but definitely a few of my closer friends And, you know, I made a lot more friends on the game during Forsaken. So I will say that would be my reason to put Forsaken above the Final Shape. The Final Shape, I was also like pretty tired of Destiny at that point. And then nobody I knew at all was playing. So I basically had to play solo during the Final Shape because... I don't know. I mean, I can obviously do LFG, I have, but it's just never as fun. I mean, sometimes you find people that you kind of vibe with and maybe you'll play again, but I just think it's more fun like when your core homies are like playing the game. So personally, I don't enjoy anything about Final Shape except the gunplay that Destiny has to offer. Why I haven't played any of it. Oh, why I haven't played any of it. But to each their own. Can't judge experience. Soundtrack ain't bad, but feel for that D1 soundtrack. I know, man. Like, I wasn't trying to discredit. Why am I... Amika Gabo? I'm butchering that. I apologize, dude. But I'm not trying to discredit, you know, anyone's opinions on their, you know, what I say and what I feel definitely has like no merit in, like, it's not like even if I was some giant streamer, I mean, you should still have your own opinions. Can definitely agree with that statement. Yeah. Let me see if I can find anyone running Siva Christ Sirocc. I don't really want to solo, but that's going to take forever. And I could basically just solo Siva Crisis for like the same sort of situation. But we'll see if anyone's playing, if anyone's matching. But I don't know. Final Shape definitely was good. Like, I definitely enjoyed some things about it, you know. And admittedly, because of the extension on release, I don't know why I keep forgetting what that's called. You know, they pushed back the release date because of that, and because of Lightfall not doing spectacularly.
We've stepped into a war with a
whether we want it or not.
So let's get to taking out the land one by one.
I don't know. I kind of quit out like towards the end of Lightfall, or at least halfway through, or at most halfway through. I don't know. And then I just started playing like Fortnite and Call of Duty and Apex, like I was saying, you know, for months and months at a time. I didn't even come back to the Final Shape when it first released. I don't think I came back until it was already out for 2 or 3 months, maybe more. I was just so not about it. So when I came back, you know, not only, I mean, weirdly split, but not only was I, like, had already left Destiny multiple times and quit, in quotation marks, because I'm like, I'm so done. But I was also, it was also, like, a refreshing time, so I did really enjoy the Final Shape, but it was also like weirdly split because I was like, should I even come back, or like should I just be done? And I was like, nah, you know what, dude, like I have to come back. It's the end of Destiny. I think a lot of the things that the Final Shape brought were pretty legit. But the episodes themselves, the episodic model, definitely kind of weird IMO. I don't know if that's just because, like, we've never had that. And at this point, it doesn't seem like we'll ever have that again. They did it 1 year, and they were like, yeah, nah. So, I don't know. What the frick is going on with this rifle, dude? You see that? It's Cabal rifles just leaving the server. This game is so goated. I still got I still boot up my PS3 from time to time just to play and experience it again. Dude, PS3, no shot. What a legend. I'm not gonna lie, I still have my PS3 plugged in, and I still have Destiny 2, or Destiny 1, not Destiny 2, I still have Destiny 1 on the PS3. Bro, no shot. Come on, man. What's funny is I got my PS4 and my PC. I never did PS5 because of the whole scalper situation, and I was like, it's probably just worth it to get a PC. So I got my... Right, still has free online too. So I got my PS4 and my PC set up like right here, and I have my PS3 in the living room specifically to watch, like, if I ever wanted to watch like a movie on like DVD, Blu-ray situation, which isn't very often, but I mean, who has a freaking DVD player at this point? I mean, especially if you're a gamer, everyone just used consoles at one point. So that's what my PS3 is like half there for. It's basically there for watching movies if I want to, or playing like some like old school games. More so just playing some like Modern Warfare 3 Waves. If you guys have ever played that, that's pretty goated. MW3 like Waves, bot Waves. And playing some like Black Ops 2 1v1s like with my buddies and shit on the big living room TV. It's a fun time. But recently my buddy came to visit, lives like super far away now, and I was trying to download some PS3 games, and they actually don't even have like the store running on the PS3. I'm like, what are you talking about? Is that actually a thing? Like, it's kind of trash, IMO. But PS3 is still goated. It still does have free internet. That's actually goated. I bought my new copy for D1 to use on PS5 for a $1. What? For $1? Huh? Question mark? I know, I kind of do want to get a PS5, like, literally just to play D1. Because even though you can't up the frame rate to 60... it still just like runs the game smoother because it's just, you know, newer. At least so I've heard. I don't know. I could be like wrong because I don't have one, but that's what I've heard at least. Whether we wanted it or not, dude. Alright, is it time to damage yet? He's still immune? Brother. Is he immune now, dude? He's immune. I keep reloading my rocket even though I have a second one. I'm not used to that. Not used to 2 rockets in the mag, dude. Or in the tube, if you will. It's a PS4 copy. Right. It's a PS4... Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I didn't even read the whole chat because I was dying. Oh, now I'm the last one. Okay, hold on. I gotta lock it in, guys. Gotta at least stay alive. I do have self-res. Yo! 17 missile barrages? Okay. This was a bad idea. Maybe not. Your boy's goated. It's all good, guys. I got self-res, so we're chilling. Wait, did they just wipe the boss? Okay.
Got it. I'll let
I was all worried and shit,
and
and they just absolutely wiped the
Valis Tavares
boss.
has finally been defeated and the Cabal command dealt great.
Frick yeah, dude. Does anyone know what the strike reward is for this?
New leaders will rise.
I don't think it's anything
We
fancy.
must be ready to face them all.
We're gonna use it anyway. Scout rifle. Treads upon stars. Okay, now I remember. Okay, so now that we're back, it's a PS4 copy, but you are correct. There is no increase in performance. I just don't have PS4 anymore. Okay. I thought there was like some increase in performance. Not like FPS wise or whatever, but Destiny Rising has been giving me my fix now. More convenient than waiting for the PS3 to load. Right though. I mean, that is true. I'm like 100% curious. When you guys are playing Destiny 1 on the PS3, like, are you finding people? Because I know that, and I'm also curious to know if you guys, I'm sure you have played like Rise of Iron, because didn't PS3 stop at the Taken King? I think. I'm curious if anyone hasn't played Rise of Iron, and I'm curious also if you guys still find like people in the game, you know, because I know it's not cross-platform or cross like nothing. I should have stayed in there. Did it kick me out? Let me see if I can find the group again. Yeah, well, I've never played Rise of Iron. Last gen didn't get it. What, dude? Come on. Dude, Rise of Iron was sick. You can buy, I'm not trying to like tell you to spend your money, and I'm not sponsored, but you can buy Destiny 1 with all of the expansions for PS4, PS5 digitally for 20 bucks. Comes with like everything. I don't know. You'd obviously have to play through like the beginning and Taken King or whatever.
You as public enemy #1 after you trashed their prime servitor, but
you can go watch some of my previous stream. I have 2 different streams on the Rise of Iron. Last stream we didn't get to.
Happy about the idea of the splicers playing Godmaker, and I can't blame him.
So last.
So what you're saying is it's time we return to
I'm
the
losing my
Secret
train of thought because I'm listening to them.
I'm sure the Fallen will be happy to see us.
Last stream it was like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before we started Rise of Iron because I had to get my power up. But the one before that it wasn't. And I do have 2 playthroughs on stream of Rise of Iron. They are like 5-hour streams. Probably more worth it to just go play it, but I do highly recommend it, and I'm not sponsored. But also, don't let me tell anyone to do what they want to do with their money. That's not my decision to make. We're playing Sepix Perfected, I think, bruh. Oh, we got 2 people up in here too, and I got a Treasure of Ages last time. Hold up, wait a minute. Give me the Taken gear set, dude. Do it, freaking Shia LaBeouf. Same with Xbox 360, but there's a community of like 200 of the same people who are always on. We have each other all friended. What, dude? Yeah, it's like that on PS4 also. That's pretty sick. I don't know if PS3 has that. And honestly, I haven't logged into my PS3 Destiny because I think like during House of Wolves was when I got my PS4 because I was still running PS3. So I'd be curious to see like what the character looks like and what it has and doesn't have, because I want to say like after the Taken King, you like your characters are split, right? I think that was the case, so like you're technically like nothing that happens on either console like goes from one to the other. Or did that already not happen? I don't know. I feel like your Destiny data did transfer over between consoles, though. Up until the point. Discord servers are also helpful for putting together lobbies. Still got new lights playing it for the first time. We need help queuing for specific quests. True. Yeah, I have heard of the Discord servers. You're gonna have to drop that Discord server name like up in the chat, because I definitely want to run some like Wrath of the Machine and get back into raiding, I should say. But I haven't done any Destiny 1 raiding since I think it was Season of Arrivals, maybe, where the pyramid ships started to come to
Let's get out of here.
IO or whatever in Destiny 2. Because I actually was going back to play Destiny 1 like up until that point. I think that was Shadowkeep. I think. But I was still going back to play Destiny 1 raids. But I have not done any raids on D1 since then. Not like anything's changed, but especially now on my alt account where I don't have nearly as much gear and things on my alt account as my main does.
I'd say lock and load, but I'm sure you already did.
Ghost is trying to be nostalgic, and I'm just talking over him. Sorry, bro. The last Destiny city is a D1 Discord. I'm in that almost always, has people around to raid with. I'm sure there's more out there. True. That does sound familiar too. I feel like somebody's mentioned it before. That's pretty sick. I mean, I should have definitely assumed there was some sort of like Discord server or something. But I just didn't know what, because, now hold on, let me waste some of my rockets. Or not. Or not, dude. But yeah, I can't remember. In Destiny 1, I don't think they had, maybe you could use the app? I don't remember. There's so many things I don't remember that I've just decided not to remember, I guess. Oh, bro, I can't hit the spot, man. And I'm getting hit by repeater shanks. Bro, everything hits like a truck right now. I guess that's to be expected. Oh, but don't leave me the last guy, man. My brothers. Destiny Legacy subreddit is helpful. Has all the Discord links. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to go back in this chat and take a screenshot. Or write it down or something. But yeah, because I used to use, like, rando sites, like, I forget what it's even called, but it was just, like, literally, like, Destiny LFG, or, like, some weird website name. Some very, like, poorly done website from way back that was just, like, Destiny LFG situation. Bro, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for the res right now. Is there only 2 of us in here? It could be the situation. Yeet. Oh yeah. Right on the money. Crap, dude. He's so one, dude. I'm gonna die. I am dead. Do not die, Blueberry. He got him. He locked in. Let's go. But yeah, one of these days... Oh my days, dude. One of these days I do want to do Wrath of the Machine. Or just, I guess, any raid with viewers. But specifically Wrath. Because, for one, we don't have it in D2. And we probably will never get it if we haven't gotten it at this point with Ash and Iron. And 2, because in my opinion, IMO, it has the coolest looking raid ornament set, and I want to get those sets back on this account, on my alt account.
Maybe an offer to the other devils, a show of power. You know, in Siva we trust, and in Siva all things are possible.
Sigh, I miss these days, man. Right?
And show them that their god is nothing but metal and tech.
It's so much different. I mean, not this game, but just the way Destiny is in general, man. And I will say the Rise of Iron, or the Wrath of the Machine, probably has the sickest soundtrack. I mean, Rise of Iron in general. And I know this soundtrack was actually, like, fan-made. I'm sure you guys knew, but if you didn't know... Yo, no, 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 no. Absolutely not. Okay. If I could stop throwing the bag, that would be fairly dope. Alright, the cannon is up. Always feel more squishy in D1 compared to D2. I know, dude. That is very true. As I instantly die. I know, that used to literally be like the thing too. Like, that used to be a term that I heard way more often in Destiny 1. And now I rarely hear anyone say that, use that term squishy in Destiny 2, like, at all. Did it not do it? Maybe I didn't hit him. Piece of candy. Alright, there he is. Bro, my bruh. Alright, let's make sure we hit him this time. Let's get my brother over here. My bruv. Alright. I don't have all the ammo, but... Pull that real quick. Probably worth to pop a synth at this point. I will say the graphics seem better on D1, oddly enough. It's the lighting or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, if you like hop on initially, your initial thoughts is like, oh yeah, it definitely looks older. At least that was my thoughts, and playing on controller. But it's weird, it does kind of like all melt away after a little bit. Oh, my days.
To run this time.
2 rockets in the tube just feels nice, dude. I mean, what do you mean? Alright, let me get rid of some of you guys, like, real quick. Holy, my bro. My bruh. I'm just gonna spam nade. Maybe not. Maybe that was a horrible choice. It's all good. It's all good. He's like basically one. Alright, where are you at? Less one than I thought he would be. Let me just kill this guy real quick and then I'll catch back up with chat. I can't die and let Blueberry down. Bro, there's no way, dude. It's like instant death half the time. Understandable though. Sea of Crisis, heroic. And now we're gonna grab the sniper because that is also a piece of loot that I wanted. Piece of strike loot, at least. Did I not get it? Bro. Is it only a partial chance that you're gonna get the sniper? Is it not even the strike? I could be totally off, but I did just get a new bond. Sepic's deposed bond.
Sepix
Hell
was
yeah.
this Splicer's next big play. Present a god for all to worship. Then control the flow of ether to control the
I
house.
check my drip in certain things a
I guess
little
they
bit
didn't factor us into the
in my
plan.
stats.
Any wrench we can throw in their works is a good thing. And Guardian, you make one hell of a wrench.
What else? Emote. At our first legendary emote. Maybe not our first. Okay. I'm back. It's the art direction. There's a video on YouTube that compares D1 destinations to D2, and it's night and day. That's true. Lol, mistype. Yeah, D1's art direction is more gritty and grainy, kind of that of late PS3 era graphics in that way. Sorry, I read that weird. Still great for how old it is, for sure. The class item and the sniper are in the same pool. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I really want the sniper, even though... I mean, I mainly want it for PvP, I guess. But, all good. Because I already have the goes and see, like, god roll situation. Look at that, we're almost at Gift of the Sun. Almost fully unlocked here. I thought I had another skeleton key. I thought I had 3.
Story is they raided
All
the
good,
prison
though.
elders in the reef. Got an Archon priest. The Queen's bounty is high. So
Wish they would just add back everything from D1 and the vaulted stuff and make it one big MMO and let players choose what they want to download like COD. That's what I was saying. I mean, I never actually said it, probably. But I was talking to my buddy.
I was sure that the Archon priest was...
Oh, it's one of my old favorite strikes, the Archon Priest, and we're right up in here already. Hell yeah, dude. There's a lot of people playing tonight. You gotta love it. Now that I'm done being distracted, I was telling my buddy a while ago, like, why don't they just add everything from Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, like, just add everything back, all vaulted, all this, all that, and just call it, I don't know, just call it Destiny. Like, not even, I mean, I guess that kind of, because Destiny 1 is just called Destiny, or just call it Destiny, something. I don't know. I think I had an idea, and now I forget what my idea was. Indeed, the DCV was the biggest mistake Bungie could have made. I know, dude. It's like, I get you're trying to, like, vault stuff like Fortnite does, or whatever the frick, but if you're never gonna unvault it, then it's not even a vault. It's just a content grave. It's not a content vault. It's a content grave. Content cemetery. TBH. I'm gonna honestly pop a heavy real quick. Nothing like the solo Archon Priest on Nightfall, right? Classic. Destiny Reshaped or something like that. Right, Destiny Reshaped or Destiny... I was gonna say Destiny Classic, but we were talking about that before. If there was like a remaster on D1. So maybe not like Destiny Classic, but... I don't know, it's Bungie. They always have very weird and big words. They can figure it out, I'm sure. Will they ever? Probably not, until they're really desperate for that last cash grab. I guess we'll see. Oh. Almost died because of this blight here. And now I'm uncomfortable. I'm in a weird spot. Did they just beat it? Bro, who are you guys? Stop shielding everything. Alright, now it's up for grabs. Guy's using the Lord of Wolves over there. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. It's all good. Now I can nade spam. And he's basically dead anyway.
I'll contact the Vanguard and let them know what happened.
Echoes of Malak. That's probably what we're getting to unlock the strike, potentially.
The Fallen found the prisoner.
Something like that,
and then
maybe.
the Taken found the Fallen. Too bad for them. The Archon priest was better off in the prison.
Alright, so I don't have any more skeleton keys. All good, though. I thought I had 3. Maybe the cap is 2. Or maybe I'm just trash. Talk to Ikora. Return to Shiro. I'm just gonna stay up in here, and maybe we'll find another match-made strike, and I can just kind of keep grinding strikes. Like the good old days. Treads upon stars. I'm gonna keep that just because it's strike-specific. Running out of room here. It's one good thing that Bungie did is vault from orbit. Or vault from anywhere.
Guardian, we've picked up a high-gain transmission. Origin point is somewhere along
Alright,
the coast.
we're back up in there already. Let's go.
That's Rasputin, the AI Warmind. If I'm understanding him correctly, it's a distress call. There are so few ballet fans left, Guardian. It'd be a shame to lose him.
We can't afford another Omnigul situation. Get in there, assess the threat, and aid Rasputin.
I'm back.
A threat to the Warmind is a threat
They
to
left?
the city.
Brothers. Hated Fallen Saber in D1, especially with Arc Burn active. I know, I think it's Solar Burn, and then my friends just left. Solar Burn, so not horrible. I'm gonna go talk to Ikora and Shiro, though, because I think we'll be able to find another match with people after. Go collect some of my loot and things like that. Give myself a second to chill. Just hang. But yeah, man, I don't know how to like actually put it into words. I was trying to talk earlier about it. Like Destiny 1 just, it always hits, man. Like, I mean, pretty much whenever I've gone live, and I'm not like a full-on streamer, you know, I'm definitely more used to it now than I was about a year ago. And definitely, like, I mean, if you go past a year on my lives, like the VODs on my channel, they're pretty garbage. Actually pretty trash. But about a year ago or 9 months ago in December, I started streaming again more frequently. And it just seems like if I stream Destiny 1, like it always hits to some extent. You know, we always have like, you know, between 10 and 15 people kind of hanging out. And we were even streaming Rise of Iron, the playthrough on this Warlock about maybe 3 weeks or a month ago. And we had like 40 people up in here, or almost 40. It was like 37 peak concurrence. Like, what do you mean? For Destiny 1? And we're all just kind of hanging out and playing some Rise of Iron. Good time, fun stream. I definitely enjoyed that one. That was definitely breaking some records for your boy. And, you know, if I end up doing some sort of video, like Destiny 1 video on the channel, it usually hits pretty well for the channel, you know, for what we normally have going on. And also just playing the game. Like, playing the game just feels nice. Granted, I'm not... I quit my new emote. What are you talking about? I already did that. Right. I already did that, Bungie. It's all good. But yeah, it just hits even playing it. You know, it's a fun time. Even though I'm using the sticks and I'm not used to using the sticks, I'm used to playing on PC now. You know, no FOV slider, 30 frames a second. There's still just something about it, dude. I mean, I'm sitting over here on my alt character. Like I said it earlier, you know, I'm sitting here on my alt. I already have an account with all 400s, all the exotics, all the raid ornaments from way back. You know, even trials ornaments. I didn't have a full set. But, you know, even just replaying the game like we're doing now, it just still hits. It's still fun. I don't know. I don't feel like going through, so I'm just going to put things in the vault. Two swords. Well, I definitely don't need two. What? I can't delete it. Brother. There we go. Exotic shard. Okay, let's go. I think I have a couple on my hunter too.
3 hours done. Ready to serve. Goodbye.
We have the greatest respect for your intriguing. My regards to your order, Warlock.
Anything from Eris? No.
The search for the Taken signature has led us to the heart of the Vex Citadel. If we are to clear the
Scale the Vex Citadel and complete mission. Complete mission what? Who?
Sorry.
Entropy's Pinnacle. True. More things. Like, even just kind of like... I mean, look how many people are still in the tower. I mean, I guess there's not that many people. Sometimes I'd be coming to the tower and there's like a whole roster. I mean, still pretty big. You know, I think it's what, up to like 12 people per tower. This guy's got the Scarab emblem. That's the other, that's another thing. I will say that's one of the things I did not have. Was not able to get the Scarab. Kind of crushing it out over there with your Wrath of the Machine armor. Little jelly, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front about it. But very few things that I didn't have or don't have on my main. I suppose maybe I should have grabbed a couple bounties too. Maybe. It's all good though. Not a huge deal. We're kind of just hanging anyway. A was pretty bad. Wait, what was pretty bad? Did I lose? Did I lose? I'm not understanding. We got a skeleton key. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad I went to go see Shiro.
Show me what you got.
Bro, well, I wish I could play Archon's Forge, my dude. I do wish I could do that.
Stay alert. Come back safe.
Checking.
I will leave it to Shiro to report.
Do you see? History knows no end. I look forward to hearing of your travels.
I already have that one. I do. Artifacts of the Iron Lords.
Radagast, after all these years, our mission.
Checking for messages.
Alright, well, I guess back to Siva Crisis Heroic. I'm gonna see what's up. See if we can matchmake some more people. If not, maybe I'll run a Siva Crisis regular solo or something like that. Or try to go see if we can get an Archon's Forge, because I do want to play the Archon's Forge. I was trying to play it last time when we played through Rise of Iron, but of course I can never find anyone that's actually playing the Archon's Forge. I don't know. We'll see if we can find anyone. I'm gonna use the restroom. We did find somebody. Okay. I gotta go quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm be right back.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with a cabal.
Now I get it. Now I understand.
Taking out their command one by one.
Enter the Kyuubi. Kyuubi was saying that
from an imperial land
the Falling Saber Strike
He's well protected.
Pretty trash back in the
With the right
day.
team, we can punch through
And
those
then the
defenses,
High
take
Priest
the
was
beast
saying
out
A
and
was pretty bad.
freehold.
Gotcha. Now I understand. Now it all makes sense.
Let's find access to their system. See if we can track down Valis to Ark.
Are we playing whether we wanted it or not again? Is that what we are doing? Because I would like the Dusk Palace. All good. We'll get it one of these times or one of these days. We do got 3 people up in here, dude. There's people grinding. We got grinders out here. I'd be curious to know, chat. Is there anybody else? And I'm gonna die here. Maybe not. Is there anybody else that streams Destiny 1 like on a regular basis? Not that I stream on like a super regular basis. Usually like once a week. And I have been playing Destiny Rising the past couple streams. But is there anyone still out there like grinding, streaming Destiny 1? I know we have a couple small content creators out there posting like some world records and, you know, some things on Destiny 1. But I'd be curious to know because I haven't like been specifically searching for Destiny 1 streams. I haven't been involved in any Destiny 1 streaming ventures or viewings since like old school, old days like Trials of Osiris. Brother. But I'd be curious to know. Or am I the only one? Am I holding down the Destiny 1 streaming community? Am I the one keeping Destiny 1 streams on life support? Because as much as I do still go back and, you know, I'll watch some old Destiny 1 videos from time to time, or if something new comes up like a world record, you know, I will watch through it sometimes. I don't ever see any Destiny 1 streaming. Sometimes, you know, you'll have a couple people in the category on Twitch. But I guess YouTube is also like pretty bad at notifying anyone of live streams unless you're like subscribed with like notifications on and whatever, because I do get notied on like YouTube streams sometimes, but I don't know, maybe just not so much of a streaming platform. And I don't know, I'd be curious to know if anyone knows if there's still people out there streaming it. No idea if anyone is still streaming D1 actively. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen any like super active streamers. Feels crazy good not to see a timer on the bottom right. Right? I know, a lot of the things that I do be watching pertaining to D1 like are speedrun related. Not that I'm that invested. I mean, I definitely do like speedruns. It's super interesting to me. But not like I go searching for it all the time. I'm just gonna go head first, dude. Can I shoot through the blight? Oh, I can. I guess since it's not Destiny 2. I probably didn't need to come down here then. Very true. Take the echoes of Malak to Eris Morn. Yeah, I'd be curious if the streams, if any of my streams would do, you know, any sort of numbers on different platforms. I mean, for the first playthrough, when I was playing through on this account, my alt, the first playthrough on my Hunter, I was dual streaming between Twitch and YouTube, but I didn't have like a lot of Twitch activity. But I mean, I guess it's probably because everyone's just watching like Kai Cenat or whatever. Or iShowSpeed. Everyone's just watching the top streamers because they're always right there as soon as you open the app. But we did have some activity. You know, it wasn't totally useless, but... You know, I've been thinking... You know, maybe dual streaming to YouTube and TikTok? I don't know. I mean... I have done some shorts streaming before, like streaming to the shorts feed. Had a little bit of activity, but not nearly as much as I thought I would. And... that's overwhelming. But I do have about 500 followers on TikTok, mainly from just like Destiny 2 edits, like little edits and mini montages, if you will, or montage style edits. Okay, this is who we're fighting. So I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Because, you know, I would like to get more into streaming. It definitely has helped the channel grow a fairly good amount. You know, it helps the channel stay active. I can pull content from streams, you know, to use in actual videos. I mean, there's literally nothing that I have experienced thus far that is like bad about streaming. You know, at least as a small creator, I can see how if you're massive, you know, you got a lot more people to deal with in chat, a lot more opinions depending on, you know, what you're playing or talking about. I don't know. So I've been kind of on the fence about whether I should start dual streaming more to Twitch at the same time, or perhaps TikTok, or even all three. I mean, I think I have enough bandwidth, if that's the word, to, you know, I think my upload speed is pretty legit, where I could handle 3 streams, maybe. I don't know. I can definitely handle streaming and recording, and typically when I stream to Twitch, I just do it through the PS4 and then stream to YouTube via PC. But either way, it's all still going through the same internet connection, so I don't know. Just rando thoughts by your boy Fresh. Just random yap sesh. That's pretty much what the whole stream is, so. Just yapping my random thoughts into existence. We got a Dvalin fusion rifle artifact thing. That might be my 4th one, too. And I think you need, what, 4 to be able to get the sleeper simulant? I think. Be able to go get the simuli? I don't know. We're gonna have to bring this to Banshee. See what he has to say about it. He might be pretty hype. Might be fairly hypey. Brother. Nope. Alright. You got 2 rockets and then hit the... 2 rockets and then hit it with the thing. The thing in the inventory thing. Let me know when you're immune, guy. He's still immune. Bro, he's been like active for 20 minutes already. Alright, let's hit the thing real quick, real quick. Two rockets in the mag, absolutely goated. Please bring it back to D2. Actually, doesn't really matter, I don't care, because I'm super over the game. That was actually fantastic. Perfect form by your boy. Did he die too? Maybe he's just a goat and just popped it just for grenades. You never know. You gotta love solar burn. 1 rocket does like 2/3 health. Bro, stop volleying. My brother. My brody. Actually, though, there's like literally 2 bullets. Two bullets. Alright, any heavy havers? Probably not. You'd probably just spam cannon then. I got you, my dude. Oh, unsafe. Heavy? Literally nothing. Okay. Maybe I should switch to the sniper. Maybe I should do that. What do we got here? We got 358, 371. We're gonna do that because it's solar burn too, right? So I'm semi-throwing. Do I have a solar rocket? I have a blue one. It's actually higher than all the rest of the ones I have. Alright, just typical throw from your boy. All good though. Well, that could also happen when you ADS. But then if I have an overshield... Oh wait, that wasn't a rocket, that was a heavy machine gun. Bro! Can I switch to now? Can I switch back now and have it be all good? Bro, it's so aggressive. I hit 400, waited for Ash and Iron, hoping it would be interesting, and played all of an hour before I was like, I'm gonna play a different game. Sad to see its state right now. Yeah, it's... I basically did the same thing. I played for like 20 minutes. I mean, admittedly, I didn't even play much last week because I was kind of working on my video, my next video, which is nothing to do with any Destiny. You know, we're switching it up. We're throwing variety in there. It may not be a game that everyone vibes with. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but you might be like, wait, what? But I think it's gonna be kind of a banger. I'm gonna do my best with it and try to throw variety into the videos. Try to be a variety creator, because Destiny only in the long run is just not gonna work out. But with that being said, yeah, the state of the game, not a good one, to put it lightly. I literally switched to a sniper and I've done like nothing with it. And I guess still kind of worth, semi-worth. But my days, is this guy pretty aggressive. I'm dead. Like, do you not want to look at my teammate for 2 seconds? Not seeing like aggro my teammate to the point of him dying, but that's it. No, he got it. He defended me.
We got him. I'll let Commander Zavala know there's one less problem on Mars.
Sweeto.
Hollister Arc has finally been defeated in the Cabal command dealt a great blow.
Well, we already got the strike-specific loot from this strike earlier, so I'm not going to open this chest, because it's going to be the same thing. And I really don't care too much about a roll on a scout rifle. And hopefully we can get the Dust Palace in the next little bit, and hopefully we keep people in the matchmaking. So I don't know. I probably got a little bit left. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. If we're getting people right now in the next strike, we're gonna see where we're at. I probably got like 1 or 2 more. I do have work tomorrow. Typically I would stream on Monday, because I have Monday, Tuesday off. Kind of a weird set of days off, but you know, at least your boy gets 2 days off in a row. So that's kind of a W in this economy, in this society. But normally I would stay up, you know, till like 4 or 5 in the morning streaming and just hanging out. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. I can definitely stay up till, you know, like 3-ish. But that's like semi pushing it. But it's all good. And we did get another person. So I'm pretty hype about that. And then we can go hit up the Banshee. My brother, the Banshee 44. I'm hoping that's going to be the last Dvalin fusion rifle for the sleeper, because if it is, the next stream we're going to be going and doing the, I don't know, we're just going to be going and doing random things probably still, but we'll get the sleeper simulant. I honestly totally forget what even happens. Like, what's the mission? What do you do? I have no idea.
Still mourn the loss of the Nexus mind, but for the Vex, time is relative. In one moment, a construct is lost. In the next, it is reborn.
Is this the echo chamber?
When a powerful part of the network is lost, the restorative mind.
This definitely is the echo chamber.
It has begun creating a bridge through time. A bridge that, if it is not destroyed, will see the Nexus mind reborn.
Bro, just give me the Dust Palace. I'm sorry. I don't want to play the freaking Echo Chamber Strike.
I'm detecting a series of concentric barriers around the bridge site.
They protect the time bridge and seek to undo what we have done. Unless I'm mistaken, barrier technology of this nature is unstable.
Ow. Ow.
She's right. Find an arc source. You can use it to short out
Ow.
the barriers.
At least it's not arc burn. I literally did this like a couple weeks ago on arc burn. Not a fun time at all. Well, it was wonderful to run into you. I hope to see some more content of yours in the future. Definitely stick around. Definitely stick around, Pet Cat Meow. I will be uploading. I try to upload at least once a week, if not twice, and at least throw a stream in there also once a week. I will forewarn everybody, I have been kind of the entire stream, but the content is definitely going to shift away from Destiny. Destiny 1, Destiny 2, Destiny Rising, like in general. I still am going to post, you know, when I find something I enjoy and want to post about on Destiny 2. But for now, your boy's gonna start to throw some variety in there. You know, I hope that it does at least semi-well. I hope it doesn't, you know, turn any current subscribers off from wanting to be viewers of the channel. But if it does, you know, it is what it is. I was kind of just saying it a little bit ago. I don't think Destiny streaming or Destiny content creation in general as like a full-time only situation, only Destiny. I don't think that's going to be the play going forward for anyone. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely anyone, if you're enjoying the streams, I have some other videos planned. If you're enjoying the current videos, current streams, you know, things will move away from Destiny, you know, here and there. And we're just going to try to expand our horizons. And I hope everyone, you know, gives me a chance. And I know you guys are right now. We have like 20 people in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not going to be able to accomplish that. I will come over here and smack this dude up a bit. Oh, okay. Where do you come from? Oh, they're mad. They're very mad. Get that over shield slap, though. I wish someone finds a way to port this to PC. I'm saying, dude. Or just remaster D1 and actually remaster it. It won't happen, though. There'll be like microtransactions out the wazoo, and it won't be the same thing. But we can hope. For real, for real. You're dang right for it. We're out here trying our best as a small-time creator and a full-time 9-to-5er. We're putting in the work. We're on the grind, dude. Getting that bread and also dying currently. But we have self-res. Because we're freaking legendary. And that's what it's all about. They probably wasted that self-res, but it's all good. Remaster is too hard for Bungie. Yeah, I know. Have they ever remastered anything? Community can sometimes port games, true. I mean, we just need that then. Like, let me just get a full-on port, and I mean, Bungie would probably take it down. So, I mean, I can't imagine if Activision takes down those, like, Call of Duty, like, port situations or clients or whatever. I can't imagine Bungie wouldn't take down a D1 remaster client thing. You would hope not, but I guess it depends on how it works, because there would obviously need to be some, or no, I mean, it would need to be fully online. I don't know, we can hope, right? I don't know what the best way of doing it would be and how it would work, but I would be one of the first people up in there. Or the 65th, because I'd have to get off work first. So one of the two. Damn, they actually took those down. Or take those down. Yeah, I mean, I think there's some still up. And I've never really tried because I don't care that much about Call of Duty. But I do watch FaZe Jev because he's kind of the OG. And I know that there are some clients for like Advanced Warfare, and there was one for MW2 that was supposed to come out that was basically like a whole remaster of MW2 using the MWR engine, and that got like nuked entirely before it even came out, or like the day before it came out. It would be difficult due to possibly needing Bungie account support, but it would be good if they were allowed to emulate or remaster, right? Oh, I made him drop the ord. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know you were downed. Forgive me. I'll clear all the ads. Right, yeah, it was right around the Black Ops 6 release. Or it might have been a little bit before. It was somewhere around there, though. Because, at the time, I was posting mainly Call of Duty. Because when I had first come back to YouTube after my 3-year hiatus of potentially giving up on YouTube, I was playing Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops Cold War at the time because I was getting tired of Destiny, so I was just basically, you know, just running, you know, casual games just for fun. And I figured, you know, I'd be out there quick scoping. Like, I'd be hitting some clips, you know, maybe I should upload some of this. And then I was, like, posting stuff to shorts and whatnot, and it's fun, but I don't know how people do, like, full-time Call of Duty creation. It's like, there's really nothing to do, unless you and all your friends are hanging out and, like, having a blast, and you guys are just really fun to watch, because you guys are all just messing around and fucking whatever. I like to have a goal. I like to have a goal when I'm streaming. Even if I'm just streaming like Destiny 2 PvP. Like it, you know. I don't know. I mean, I could probably stream some Call of Duty gameplay. I'm still pretty good. I still got it. But yeah, never really got hooked on COD. Exactly. I mean, back in the day, it was kind of fun. You know, back in like the Black Ops 1 you know, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I really got hooked on it because of the story originally. I was just like, I mean, I would just play couch co-op. Oh, brother, you're way out there. I would just like play couch co-op on like Call of Duty 2 and, you know, COD Modern Warfare. Eventually got into some online, but mainly I just liked it for like the story back in the day. Back in the day. You know, World at War. I mean, World at War was definitely a good Call of Duty like story game. And then you got the zombies, the Nazi zombies at the end. I don't know, can I say that? Should I get this, dude? I guess. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people are down for Call of Duty. Said half the people leave the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's all good, though. It'll be back. You guys will be back. Yeah, couch co-op, old COD was great. By the time I had my own console and online, I was playing Battlefield 3 True. Yeah, I didn't play like a... Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, your boy's a legend. This is very risky. I'm dropping the ball, literally, on that one. I'll come over here and fill the tank with you guys. And chill. Museum on COD MW2 is great to mess around with, true. Warlock main, D1, D2. I am not a Warlock main, but I will say I'm a Warlock secondary. I was a Warlock main for some time in D1, not a long time. And I was also a Warlock main for a while in D2, but overall Hunter main. I know, very toxic of me. But Warlock's always been my go-to, like, if I'm not trying to play Hunter, and also D1, I mean, you just can't go wrong. Like, right now, at this state of Destiny 1's, you know, state, where there's, like, not a lot of people playing, if you're playing any hard content, I mean, in my opinion, IMO, unless you're just absolutely goated and never hopped off the game, like, you should probably be on Warlock. Because of self-res. It really makes soloing content, like, a lot easier. Hold that for me. Oh, I have rockets. I'm throwing the bag. I'm dropping the ball again. I believe in Titan Supremacy, but yeah, Warlock is endgame in D1 for sure, dude. My first ever character was a Titan. I don't know if that's like because I was like, I want to be like Master Chief from Halo or something. I don't know what my thoughts were, but my original thought was like, yeah, I want to be a Titan. Like that's my thing. And I played Titan for like the entirety of Destiny 1 Year 1, and only made a Warlock for Skolas's Revenge back in the day. And then once the Taken King came out, I did have a Hunter, just, you know, to have a Hunter. But I don't know, there was something about the dodge roll, there was something about Shadow Shot, and, you know, the arrow, the shade step. I was already getting very into PvP at that time, and I was like, something about the hunter, man. I just vibe with it. But nowadays, like, hunter's like the worst class. I don't know, maybe not in like PvP, but
My hidden
like I'm seeing people solo things like the Vespers host, this and that, and whatever other dungeons on like Titan and Warlock. What seems like with ease with all the things, and I'm like, I just can't do anything as a hunter. Like, you guys are way faster than me. You guys have way cooler PvE abilities than me. You guys have way more recovery and resilience and all this, and I mean, that's kind of changed now with the stat changes, so I don't know. But I've been kind of putting Destiny 2 down a little bit, so unfortunately I haven't spent so much time with the new changes. I've always vibed with Warlock, but for the start of D2 I was Titan, very true. Skolas was a nightmare. And it was actually super fun too, even though it was a nightmare. My whole D1 story was role-playing as an apprentice to Toland, always with bad juju. Nice. Base Titan Kid is goated D1, D2. Jump and class ability. I know, dude. The Titan is so cool. Like, part of the reason too, I will get to the other reason, but I don't want to wipe us. Part of the reason too is the grind started to get so very long at the start of Beyond Light, and I took a long break. I'm gonna die. I took a long break in Beyond Light because of how trash the PvP was. By now you guys know I play a lot of PvP. But with all like the aspect, fragment, story, this, that, like, I just didn't have time, like, especially taking a long break. So I did my hunter, I did my warlock. The only reason that I found time to play through the whole story and upgrade my warlock fully was literally because I got COVID. Because I was still working like during COVID and stuff. And that's another thing that YouTube's like, hey, you can't say that. So I don't know. I don't know, the vid. But oh my days, the wall is moving. But yeah, I was literally out sick for like a week or two, and that was the only time I found time to even do my warlock. And after that, just continually taking breaks and whatever. I just like never had time to fully upgrade both of the classes, or all three of the classes, I should say. So that is the other reason, is just time restraints and the amount of time sync you have to do per character for all the story and the this, that. This guy's carrying me. I appreciate you carrying me because I'm trying to talk to chat. Dark times. I know, dude. Very much so. Bro, why do you guys all have to be back here? It's time to DPS. Something's better than nothing, I guess. I'll be the one this time. I gotta put in some amount of work, you know? I gotta contribute to the duo. Oh, of course. Not really the fact that he's dead, but also kind of the fact that he's dead. I gotta put in the damage. I'm not reloaded either. Fairly dope. Don't worry. I will stay alive. I also have self-res. He's almost there, like a third, though. We got a good third left. Alright, let me go scoop. I'll do it. I'll be the boy. I'll be the one. Vaulted glass. Not currently, if that's the question. A very Vogue adjacent strike, though, for sure. Bro, how am I almost dead? I just used self-res. No! This is bad. This is bad. This is not good. Oh. I gotta revive. We can't be dying. I don't have self-res. Yeah, look at me, dude. Don't look at him. No shot, dude. Can I even grab him? Oh, is this strike PS exclusive? I didn't even realize. I think I may have known that previously in the past. But yeah, the strike echo chamber. I did not realize, or at least I did not remember, that it was PS exclusive. It's been so long. There's so many things that I don't remember. It's hard to keep track of it all. He's got it, right? Got a little bit of ad going on. Take that. Just glitched out a little bit. And he's done for. Also the Black Garden Strike. Really? Along with Hawkmoon?
Once again, the mirror of time stands.
I guess I just didn't have as many Xbox friends like when the PS4 was out, because I used to have Xbox 360. We used to be all up in there playing Call of Duty, doing whatever.
Thanks to you, Venus shall stay in perfect living.
But I guess I didn't play as much. You know, I'd love to get that, but I am saving up for whatever. Could I join up? If you want to join up for a strike, I'm down. I am gonna pop off probably after that one, but... what time is it? Almost 3, actually. I probably should pop off now. I believe the Jade Rabbit... I believe the Jade Rabbit may also be exclusive on PlayStation, but don't remember. True. Yeah, I'm definitely down to run one. I gotta pop off like right after though, because I'm probably gonna end up being pushing it. If you're on PS4, anyone who's watching, if you're on PS4, feel free to send me a friend request. At some point, I will be doing Wrath of the Machine or just a raid in general with viewers and subscribers. I think they dropped exclusively on Rise of Iron or April update. True. Damn. What's damn? Are you not on PS4? Probably not. Maybe not. Xbox has no crossplay. Very true. My bad. I didn't realize. Yeah, I was talking about how I was on Xbox, but then I switched to PS4. Like, I was actually on Xbox 360. It's weird. I was on, like, PS1 and all the, you know, handhelds and this and that. And I did have an N64 and a GameCube, you know, PS2. And then it was Xbox 360. But then it was PS3 because I figured out that the internet was, or the online was free. So I did that for a while because I was like, you know, living on my own. I'm like, I'm just going to play PS3. That's free. I'm down. And then eventually got PS4 and then just stuck with PlayStation. I guess not really because I didn't buy the 5. I just got a PC because of the prices and the scalping and the this and that. But otherwise, I mean, hopefully one day we'll all be able to play Destiny 1 together, whether that's a remaster or not. I mean, I don't want to even say maybe. Most likely not. But, I mean, if the Destiny streams keep popping off, you know, I might think about getting an Xbox to, like, I mean, that's if, like, I start doing, like, a lot of raids with viewers and raids with subs and things like that. Yeah, I'd play but need to reinstall. I mean, either way, like, if you guys want to send me a friend request, usually at some point on stream, I do say, you know, send me a friend request. I always forget that my camera's covering the name tag because I can't see the camera on the PS4 screen. It's obviously through, like, OBS or whatever, but I always do say, if you guys want to shoot me a PS4, I'm pretty sure PS5 and PS4 is cross. So, if you're on PS4 or PS5, I believe, I mean, feel free to send me a friend request. I'm typically not on a bunch. Typically, I'm playing something on PC. But, you know, at some point, like, I really do want to do Wrath of the Machine with viewers, even multiple times, maybe, if we can end up making that happen, because I do want to just go back and play it. It's the only raid that's not available in Destiny 2. I guess Skolas's Revenge. I mean, that's more of a dungeon, but we did get Skolas back eventually in Destiny 2. And I just really want the armor set, you know, because I can't get the Trials armor set. And personally, IMO, the Wrath of the Machine armor set, is the next coolest one besides the Trials armor set. The Trials armor set's just sick. I mean, it's like pink and purple and orange and glowing and sick, and now you can't get it. I mean, I do have it on my main. I don't have the whole set, but I do have parts of the set on my main. One of these days I'll hop on my main account just so we can, you know, check out my main account and the things I have. Maybe just play some PvP or something. It was definitely a good time watching you play some D1. Hell yeah, High Priest. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that's come by. Honorable C Note. What is that Arabic name that I can't pronounce because I can't read it? and whoever else was in here way before. Pet Cat, shout out to you. Enter the Kyubi. Amika Gabo, shout out to you. I know that we don't agree on the best expansion of Destiny, but I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your opinion. I hope you can appreciate mine. I hope we can all be friends. And the stream wouldn't be the same without you guys being here. I mean, I have streamed to like 0 people before when I was playing Destiny Rising last week. The first stream was like, I mean, we had like 100 people in and out. You know, I think the top concurrent was maybe like 7 people. I mean, you know, I'm not complaining either way, but it is a lot harder to stay engaged and talking and having fun when there's like 1 viewer and it's actually just me from my trying to read my chat off my tablet, because I also don't have a dual monitor. So either way, you know, yeah, it's it makes it a lot more fun when more people are in here. It keeps me engaged instead of me just kind of talking and keeping and going and hoping that anyone who comes in sees that I'm active and trying to talk to chat and things like that. It's definitely hard out there trying to, you know, be a streamer and a YouTuber from scratch, but we're making strides, we're making goals. I'm halfway on my partnership to YouTube, so I mean, all the watch time helps, all the likes, all the subscriptions, you know. If you ever watch one of my videos and you think it's a banger, I don't know, if your friend watches the same type of video, share it. I know sometimes it's like cringe. You're like, watch this video, I really liked this video. It's definitely easier to share if it's like a short or something, but I don't know. It just welcome to the Yap Sesh yet again from your boy. But with that being said, guys, like I said, you know, shoot me a friend request on PS4 or take a screenshot. You know, maybe one day if you decide to hop on, you know, if anyone's on PS4 or PS5, some point down the line, I can't promise when, I have no idea, but I would like to raid or at least play some strikes or something with viewers. I mean, heck, Honorable was about to join up, but he has Xbox, I have PS4, and it also kind of works out anyway, because I do have to hop off. It's 3, and I have work tomorrow, so I stretched it as far as I could. But if it's for the viewers, I'd be down, you know, always. So either way, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm not going to keep you too much longer and you know, Yap Fest. That's the stream, though. It's grinding and chatting. That's the title of the stream. So thank you guys so much for being here. It was a fun stream for a few hours. I want to try to do this more than once a week. You know, even if it's only like a 2-hour stream, just, hey, what's up? You know, I'm going to play a couple strikes. I'm going to play a couple matches of Crucible. Or I'm going to play, you know, a couple rounds of Fortnite or Warzone or something and just chat, you know, with viewers. I know it might not be something everyone's interested in all the time, but I can't always play only Destiny. I don't think my channel will grow, you know, and be something that I can, and, you know, make a career out of one day, which, I mean, it's a big goal. It's a big, you know, want, or it's a big feat to accomplish, the people that have. And if it never happens, then, you know, I can at least say, hey, I mean, I used to stream to 15 to 20, sometimes even 40 people. I have a lot of content out there. It was a fun time. It was a fun ride. It kept me busy, you know, and it was a nice, fun thing to do. So either way, whatever happens, I don't know. I'm still yapping. I have to go to bed. So thank you guys so much for being here. I will catch you all in the next one, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. All right. Peace out.